good together. All we need is a little bit of space now. Can't you see that we are better, better than before? It's you that I love. 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 Time will try to separate us. All we need is a little bit of focus. Make sure we respect each other. I swear to God, it's you that I love. It's you that I love. It's you that I love. It's you that I love.
Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Hey, and welcome guys. We are back with some more great Brawlhalla action. I'm TK Breezy, joined with my man Flambeau, and I know it's early in the morning for y'all on the East Coast, or honestly anybody in America, but hey, we're gonna have a good time. How you doing, Flambeau?
Yeah, you know, I'm out here. I'm sure you're saying words.
Well,
I bet they're great words, but I got no idea. But we are back with more Southeast Asia Brawlhalla action. Trial of Skuld. You already know what it is. And of course, we're here in the top cut, just taking a look at kind of the bracket we have so far. We have the winners finals kind of coming up, queued up, ready to go. Looks like it's going to be Himwe and Keith the Poo Poo are going to be our first competitors. And then of course we're going to go ahead and kind of take probably a dip down into the elimination side of bracket afterward to see who can kind of raise a candle to these guys. But it should be a good time. I'm excited. I'm fairly certain that new guy in the block should be, before I misspeak, I'm gonna go check. I'm pretty sure it's been a tournament though, because we did have the summers not that long ago, so should be good to go. But y'all go ahead and take a look at the schedule right here and kind of prepare yourselves for some of the action we have to come.
can you still not hear me? Because like I feel like I unmuted where I was supposed to, and I don't know. He can't hear me, bro. What do I do? I know. Yeah. I'm in this. He can. I'm unmuted.
This is wild.
I think this could be a him thing. I'm just saying. Like I'm heard. That's I can hear you. Hold on. Let me.
Yo, what up?
Can you hear me now? No. Okay. Hold on, bro. All right. How about now? No?
All right. This is what we're about to do. I'm about to do one of these.
Jesus Christ.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the classic. You know, sometimes when your software don't want to rock with you, you just pull up the good old task manager and you say, let's start fresh. Let's hit a restart. You know what I'm saying? Let's just boom. Hop over to the side. You know what it is.
All right, bro. Okay. All right. Well, let's go look at some stats instead. About what's coming up. Look at this money that we got coming up from Himway and Keith Poo-Poo. Now, I'm still not a fan of Keith's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, bro, grow up. I'm kidding. But here on the other side of things, obviously people making some money out here. Keith Poo-Poo got a first himself. But look at Himway, man. PR number 1, 7 W's. It's crazy. Like, my man is definitely doing it up. So obviously he's hitting a lot of top spots as well, with the top 32 getting 15 of those, and then here on the other side of things though, so does Keith. But somehow all these top 32s and top 8s lead to a lot when it comes down to Himway getting some W's.
Well, admittedly, since I've gotten to take a chance to see what's going on in Southeast Asia, mainly due to the fact that, you know, we kind of run these on Fridays now, and working men gotta do working men things, you know, timelines and stuff. But I mean, he's always been great. Has been able to kind of get a fair amount of I mean, you were talking about his accolades just a second ago. But it's also just like, I don't know, it's always been a bit of, I feel like all the other regions are always pointing at Southeast Asia and they're being like, all right, what do these kids actually have? And this is one of the few people who's managed to be consistent for a long time, right? I mean, Tiger, of course, was that guy, still in the bracket, but just hasn't had that that kind of clouded number 1 spot in a bit.
All right, but I think I mean, we got these two as number 1 and number 2. So, hey, man, you know, it's gonna be a hot, you know, high flying, hard fought battle right here coming up. Got some crossovers as well coming through, but it's gonna be a Surrey and Caspian as our first game. Southeast Asia.
That looks cursed. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
just gotta go in through Diamond Head's hand.
Bro's giving you the supreme middle finger. Like, I don't know what's going on with that one, but all right, here we go. As we get into our first game, Demon Island, still a very popular pick out here. But we're gonna see how these two go up. Now, Caspian, not a character. Actually, a lot of these characters, I'd say, like on the northeast side of things, or North American side of things, I haven't seen a lot of lately. I know Caspian definitely has some shine. I was just talking about, like, before we got over here, that Cross hasn't really been showing up as much lately either. But it is nice to see a little Caspian action. I actually do like this character a lot. Sigs are pretty cool, very quick and whatnot. However, unfortunately, not really getting a chance to play too much of the game right now. He's getting ran over by this Surrey.
Yeah, kind of one of those characters that, like, I think everybody knows is nice, but just kind of like disappeared for a little bit. And you can see Keith is mashing that side sig, right? Understands just how strong the signatures in that kit are, and it's forcing Himway to jump a lot. At some point, I'm sure Keith is going to go ahead and try to read one of those, but they're kind of taking their time. No punish on that. Delay recovery should be the stock, and it is. And just like that, we're going into the second stock of game 1.
All right. Now Himway. Oh. All right, he's going to have to survive off the stock for as long as possible. Getting that downlight recovery, nothing happening yet. A little weapon toss trying to slow the momentum down. Get himself another weapon, though. Ooh, unfortunate. The side light. Going to get him hard punish. Thought he had a read on the ground, but no, Keith definitely looking. Good movement here from both sides, by the way. Also, is this KD, are they both sponsored by the same team? Or is this a crew?
They might just be in probably like Kingdom. They're probably in that clan, is my guess.
Bro, everybody in that joint.
I know.
At some point, who's y'all rivals when everybody's in it? Like,
sometimes friendship is just the motivator you need, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, granted, Himway's just kind of chopping up Keith right now. They're doing a little bit of Qatar action. Oh, Himway might just, didn't get the touch on the corner with that last recovery, and then just ended up losing way too many options. Got hit by one Sayer and just lost the stock. Kind of unfortunate, but not too far behind. You go ahead, you pick up a sword, hit him one more time, then D-Light recovery, and you should be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, from this specific area, I think you may hit him like 2 or 3 more times to get that D-Light recovery, but you know, as of right now, you definitely are at least threatening, especially if you hit like a side stick near the edge. You are threatening this stock for sure, but got to get some hits out there. All right, anyway, he's finding him. Now he has to find his way into. Ooh, okay, trying to sneak it in right there with that downlight into the recovery. No one home though, and now he's taking some damage. He just burned his dodge shoot for trying to go for that gravity cancel. Man.
Yeah, no, that was painful. Granted, You get the slide charge unarmed down sig. Always works, except for when it doesn't. But this time around, it does. Also, shout out to the fire squad.
Bro, something like that in your neighborhood, I swear.
I'm telling you, living next to a fire station is like the most aggravating thing, bro. You can never have a conversation with somebody.
That was the boys hitting the fraud alert on Hemway right now, bro. Hey, turn it up. Oh no, and they called it correctly, bro. Blare the sirens. Fraud alert.
Oh no.
That's that first one going to Keith right there. That's a very nice little end screen too. Was that in the battle pass? I might have to log on.
I might have to cop start doing my weeklies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that game one though. I feel like Himwe was like doing aight, but I feel like Keith looked more or less in control for the vast majority of it, / like felt so comfortable that he was like, yeah, I'll mash the sig button 7-8 times in a row and I'll probably be fine. And that's kind of exactly what we saw. Like, he didn't really it's weird because the movement, I think, that I'm seeing right now is quite a bit behind like South America, for example. Like, you compare the way they're moving to South America and it's like, all right, like they're lagging a little bit, but they do have a lot of the fundamentals in place.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that it felt like in the halfway mark, or at least the I'm spamming SIG mark. At first I was like, bro is lost. And then and I was like, and now at the end of this, I'm like, bro's conditioning, and it works. It worked, bro. He definitely he had him let his guard down. He's like, why is he over here spamming SIGs the whole time? And next thing you know, he's getting 2 stock dubs. And it wasn't even like a 2 stock dub, like that was like close, I feel.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry, it was a 1 stock, but it definitely, by the time he had got him off that second stock, it was too little, too late. So you see the different damage differential here is 500, 469. And whilst that may not look like a lot, you got to think about how he was able to live on both his stocks for so long, and therefore that 469, not as impactful as one would think.
Yeah, definitely. A weird game one for a winners finals. Just kind of the vibes were off a little bit for me personally. I was like, all right, I'm watching this. They're kind of going at it, but I mean, I love to see some Qatars just in general. Just cause like it's weird to say, but in North American singles, like Asuri ain't really around like that anymore. Like she has her ebbs and flows, but it's just not a Qatar meta right now, because everyone's so focused on playing gauntlets. And so it's like, all right, you see Wu Shang, you see Val, and so being able to get some Qatars is nice, but it's also just kind of like a different flavor that we haven't had in a bit.
All right, see how this one plays out though as we get into our next game. Ooh. All right, see if we can go. I need him to hit at least one of those. We're gonna keep throwing it out, bro.
I know.
Because I mean, the side stick is being shown. He like throwing it. My man, he just got finished watching Deadpool Wolverine, bro. He was like, I'm throwing cards. What's up?
Oh no, another miss. One day though, I believe. But Himley's kind of starting to ramp up a little bit. Maybe a little too late. One more recovery, not enough without the end light to lead into the walls. Then it reduced the knockback, so also not going to be enough to KO there as well. But you can tell that Keith is just kind of fishing for that final hit now.
Okay.
No down sig?
All right, putting that back up and putting him back up the top with that neutral air break. Oh, clean with it, the repeater. Now this is another time where Hemway got the first stock, but really just kind of see how he can play through the stretch of this game, because getting that first stock is nice, but if you can't really build a lead off of it, it's not that nice at all. So see how that as you can see, he got one hit and then immediately loses that stock, and now it could be back to the side of Keith when it's time to build some momentum.
Okay, Himley kind of biding his time here, waiting in the corner, just kind of looking to see what Keith is going to do. Keith wakes up with an end light, so he's kind of not afraid to just kind of press buttons. We've seen that throughout the entirety of the set thus far. He's willing to mash at any moment. There we go. Himley, though, this sword is actually looking really good. I'm kind of preferring the use of the sword into the Qatar magic from Himway instead of the Qatar mirror match. I feel like he's doing a lot better controlling space.
All right. My man.
You know he wants that D-light.
Yeah, I'm saying he's shaking and baking right now, bro. All right, we gotta we're playing some intense news right now, finally getting back into the mix. But I'm just trying to see who's gonna get the stock sooner than later. Okay, you're clean with it. Gotta give it up for them, that one right there. Gets right in front, puts himself in a position that makes him look super vulnerable. And then the GC side sig, reversal of fortune, get off my stage. That's such a smooth looking sig too, bro.
I know the way he just like so slick, just grabs you and hops to the other side. The delayed explosion of it all. He's like, all right, well, sure, I guess.
This game needs a little more voice acting. I just need to, like, as soon as he hit that, see ya. just one of those real quick.
Oh man, I want it so bad, dude. Every time I watch that Red Raptor trailer, bro, I'm like, imagine.
Ooh. All right, has to get back to the stage. He is indeed back to the stage. Well, hold up. Nice.
One more ground pound. Ooh.
Oh, he believed in all of that. However, that is going to cost him.
God.
That was the biggest. I thought you bet so hard. I thought you had another stock. Like that's. I was like, oh yeah, we can throw that away. We can't throw that away. And well, unfortunately, we found that out the hard way. Bro is out of there. It's a 1-1 situation.
Yeah, that's the. I guess I'll just chalk it up to the power of unarmed down air, right? Where it's like, it really do just be that simple for the edge guards sometimes, especially if you like hold ground pound like that and you miss. It was a pretty good ground pound to go for. Just maybe if you kind of did it to the left, you know, because it's just one of those things. Yeah, I think if he turned it around but still drifted to the right, he would have been fine. But just facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, he tried to hit that. Man, trying to hit the reversal on him real rap, but that was not the one. So all right, here we are into our next game. Hopefully this turns into a good W for the winner who was supposed to. I feel like the way this game has been going is that somebody looks like they're doing quite well and then the game just escapes them. So that last game, or the first game, Himway looked like he was popping off and then he got bodied. And that's last game. I mean, Himway still was kind of getting bodied a little bit, and then the worst time to go for the craziest read. My man he's trying to be on the ESPN highlight reel. I know it.
Oh man, I mean, it's. I think your description is pretty accurate, right? Like they're kind of taking turns here, but there has been just a bit of slop as far as like closing out some of these stocks, and because these are good players, they capitalize on those moments and just make you lose stocks like even near white damage ranges. Oh wow, ambitious read there, but it would have looked sick if it hit though.
Yeah, that's just basically like half the, like this match can be summoned as. It would have been sick if it hit though. Like straight up, like, all right, bro. Summarize the boom. What's up? I'm making plays. I want people to think, wow, that guy is so cool. Like,
I feel there's different philosophies to the way that people be playing platform fighters, right? There's the people that try to do the optimal thing every time, and then there's the people that just like try to swag out and hit cool clips, right? And so like, if you go for it 100 times, one of those 100 times you got to get it. Maybe 1,000, but you know, it depends on the player.
Would be way cooler if most people were just going for clips all the time. I mean,
I agree.
Ooh. Okay. In that neutral sig way up at the top, it wasn't enough to take him out that blast zone still though. Like the idea, kind of putting that out there, like I will cover this airspace.
Wow. A sick gravity cancel D-light there. Somehow managed to get past the active frames of neutral air. And good drift as well from him. We able to avoid kind of the range that was being threatened by Keith, but we'll see. D-light recovery's enough.
My man is dancing. Okay. Keith now with a pretty good lead. You'd like to see him be able to capitalize. I'd like to see anybody be able to. Oh my God, bro! Don't let him.
like 3D lights.
Get a hit. It's not happening. Okay. Yeah, he read him to oblivion right there, bro.
Oh, rough. Oof. But Keith, I think what gets me about that is he got 3 D-lights into the recovery, and it still wasn't enough to KO on his own. He had to get another recovery after that. That's just Qatar life, I guess. But
you know the life you live. Like, you're just waiting for that one read to get that long combo. It's really like a lot of mental damage that it happens, because combos shouldn't be that long in this game in ones, but like with the with the Qatars, they definitely can be, especially if you get that read. So
Yeah, definitely one of the cutscene weapons in the game, or it can be. Not always, but you know, like scythe and stuff. You know, it'd be like this, where you're just like, dang, do I get to play?
All right, Himway. Looking like he's playing like rank 1 yet again. This is looking good for him. Ooh. All right, I'm back in there. What's up?
Come on now, he's trying to break the mold, dash in with that down air, gets a turnaround end light as well, and he's trying to chase, but at this point, a lot of damage on Keith here. D-Light's going to be scary. One more D-Light, and that's probably the game, so needs to be extremely careful. The ceiling is pretty high here, though, so maybe there's a chance he makes it, but I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Especially not now.
Yeah, definitely got hit with another move right here. So that D-Light recovery, he's looking for it too. I like the fact that he's trying to play a little safer as well, doing it off the ground instead of going for the GC D-Light, because yeah, if he ends up missing, could be a lot of damage with the weapon in hand. Doesn't need the recovery though. It's going to be the D-Lights there, scooping him off the side of that ledge, and then immediately sending him packing. Good stuff right there to Himway. 601 to 479 on the damage this time around. Played that last part very safe. I like to see it.
Okay, it should be good then. So now, you know, we have a bit more of a match, right? That was, I'd argue, probably the cleanest match we've seen between these two thus far. There wasn't really a whole lot of like, oh, I just lost my stock because I went off stage and made what felt like a small mistake but ended up being a grand one. And we're going back to Demon Island, which is cool because we were on Fortress Alliance before, and we did see the ceilings play like a very small part of how that game went. But when you got guitars, going on a flat stage can just be so liberating because you know they're not going to be able to run away to those platforms. So if you get those half pipes started, you just get to carry them across the entire screen kind of for free. Oof.
Okay. So yeah, at this point in time, I mean, this is pretty much the end of the last game right here, but now my man got a little more of an advantage on his side, being able to scrap it out with a lot more health left. However, these D-Lights are definitely not hitting. My man is throwing caution to the wind. Got to be a little more accurate with these attacks. Maybe slow it down. Speaking of slowing down, I don't really know where to put or Southeast Asian right now on the like neutral versus aggression meter. You know, I know that like EU's even kind of stepped it up as far. They used to be the king of neutral, but I feel like they've been actually kind of stepping up, and it feels like NA is a little further than the king of neutral. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of neutral being played here between them, so they might not be too far behind.
Yeah, and it's weird too because like I feel like a lot of it does have to do with the nature, just kind of oh my god, Himway's just kind of doing stuff now. Like a lot of these D-Light conversions are cool, but I don't even think he's necessarily even looking for whether or not Keith has a dodge or not. He's just kind of letting it rip. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like Sword just kind of tends to lead to slower gameplay in general. With down tick was clean.
You know, once you do that in the show, no.
I know, for real.
All right.
Got better ratings.
All right, this is definitely like a straight up wash right now here for the side of Himway though. This is a straight up turnaround. Finally gets himself I think that was a ground pound.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that almost like he did that so quick, almost like a sig. I was like, what sig he got look like that? That's definitely not him though, but quick off the stage ground pound. However, as I said, a lot of work being done here from Himway, and it's starting to add up majorly. Already got my man into the orange. Working our way through the orange, deep red. Oh wow. My, I did not expect that to take the stock. Jeez.
That game was short. That game was dummy short. Like how far did we get? Did we get 2 minutes into that game? I think we must have. Oh wait, hold on. So
I mean, we can, it's gotta be a barely.
It is a barely. It's like 2 minutes and what? 11 seconds? All right.
Yeah, that was a clean ender right there for sure from Himway. Great catches. The guitars picked it up majorly throughout this set. I mean, I think he was getting quite a bit of damage off of the guitars, and we saw two different big plays. We have the 3D lights in that one combo. We have the big catch right there that turned into like probably just enough damage for him to get past that blast zone with that recovery. So that was clean. And then on top of that, so you got recovery. You lost your weapon at once, all in the same thing. And I feel like when you lose your weapon and lose your stock in the same, I don't know why, all the graphics make it look like you really got bodied.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's wild too. because you would have thought that, like, with the way things have been going, especially off of some of those earlier games that were closer, that it wasn't going to be a wash like that. But sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, man.
Yeah, and so we will see how the rest of that cookie crumbles right after this small break. Do not worry, guys. We got more Brawlhalla action on the other side. Trial of Skuld will be right back.
And we are back with more of the Trial of Skuld Southeast Asia Edition singles. I'm Flambeau, I'm joined by TK Breezy, and we're going to take a hop into the elimination side of bracket to see what's cooking down there. Southeast Asia taking their time, and so, you know, they're really grinding it out on that side. And so it's taking a little bit longer for us to get caught up. But how you doing, TK? How you feeling?
That's a very nice way for you to put that. What I'm hearing is y'all stalling. I remember this tactic, bro. We've been around the block. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think we never watched Australia? I've been there. No.
I wasn't going to say it, but no, I believe. I mean, granted, like, it's always a little weird just because I'm taking a look at the bracket. Like, who's in here, realistically, right? And it looks like Sejaru has made it to the top 8 side. DTG versus Queenie Q is underway right now. I think they're in game 3, but looks like Queenie is up 2-0, so it's not looking too great for GTG. And then tax evasion, I don't even know. I think it's supposed to be like tax evasion, but like it's one word. So I don't know. That's a tag.
I give it up.
And then we got Tiger and Serenity. That's what we got right now. And so things are, you know, people are kind of waiting, twiddling their thumbs. We are people, but it should be good.
Yeah, we're going to have to let's see how this one playing out. We get into it, man. I know we're just kind of waiting out for some people to join up into this room so we can get to some action. Now, I don't know. I asked this earlier if the emoji was legal or not, and I'm really get an answer. But I imagine that if anybody was gonna play it, would have been someone that is already known to play some great sword. Although I mean, well, no, you definitely have to be a great sword specialist. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, even if you were an axe specialist, you still have to like play the great sword at some point in time. And I feel like if you haven't really sat down and tried to mess around with some great sword, you're gonna have a hard time, right? But I think on the other side of things, like if you play great sword and you just kind of swing the axe every now and then, axe is so simple. That's a very simple weapon to understand. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm expecting to see, I'm hoping to see some of that in some of our major events coming up in the future. because I got a chance to like hop in the trainer mode and just kind of see some of these SIGs, and that character seems very cool. Very high offense, very high defense, obviously, but extremely slow, which makes a lot of sense because it's a turtle.
Yeah, no, it's like I feel like he's incredibly strong. The slowness always ends up being a thing because it's like if you go off stage, it can be so rough. But then like I feel like over the years, the legend designs have kind of tried to account for that fact, right? And so like every slow legend that we've got in recent time, I'm like, how many legends is that really? I think Magyar is one of the ones that comes to mind. Where it's like they have generally some sort of extra added utility to help them recover because they're so slow. And so like that side sig on Greatsword for Mugi goes so far that it's like, all right, he's slow, but like you can use that to get back and makes it a little bit easier. Same thing with Magyar, use that gravity cancel neutral sig on the Greatsword. You fly right up, you're able to get back. And that kind of stuff matters a lot. It matters a lot because it changes the viability of the character like night and day, to be honest. But also Mugi's SIGs are like not punishable, bro. So like he is getting nerfed, but it is fine. It is fine.
Bro, I threw that axe neutral SIG out and I was like, okay,
Yep.
buddy. All right. He's like, you know, I may be slow on the ground, but these moves gonna hit. Like, yeah, he moves fast for sure. So, yeah, definitely excited to see some people get inside. I just like seeing people play new characters in general. I think recently we actually saw someone playing some 7, like a tournament or two back, and I was like, I thought that character was unusable, but nah, he tried it, and I think he might have got a W as well, at least for one of the games.
Yeah. I know Stingray tried 7 for at least a couple tournaments and actually got some like pretty good clips too. But then like, you know, people really don't. I'm looking at the Legends lineup right now, and out of all of these legends, out of the newest ones that we've gotten, there's like Radish on Red Raptor. I have yet to see a Vivi, period. But like blasters in general has just been absent from the singles meta, and then in dubs it's like you get 1 or 2 every now and then, but it's pretty rare. And so like I don't think I'm gonna see her for a while, to be honest. Never seen Thea, I don't think. And then like Teska, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't
like,
like her to at all.
Which is sad because she's cool, but like she got low defense and she's Rocket Lance boots. It's just like a very weird combination.
Yeah. So, looking at this money, looking at the earnings here, we got a couple of top 32 placements for him. But now, get to add it up and say, hey, you know, I'm making some plays now. I got my first, both of them actually getting their first top 8 here on, you know, in the Trial of Skuld. So that's got to be good. But no medals or anything like that yet, unfortunately. So hopefully they can, like, one of these guys can make a run to see themselves, get themselves a medal, put themselves on the board, and get a little more money right here. So Kwani and tax evasion. Ooh, and speaking of Tesco, we were just talking about very played character. Here he is, bro. You know what? I'm about to get me a paw on my chest just like him, right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I love Teska, and he's one of the few newer guys that we get to see, right? Like as far as the Boots Legends goes, it's pretty much Teska and Red Raptor exclusively. And he's good. He's good. I think the combination of, I don't know, fists and kicks seems to really get the job done. Gauntlets have been really strong in the meta right now, and boots are, I also think, really good, just not as popular. And so you get a combination of 2 like really tricky string weapons, and you have a monster of a character. And so we'll see how this works out for tax evasion, as he's gonna try to just do the tried and true Rayman. We've seen a million of these in the kind of lifespan of Brawlhalla history.
Yeah. All right. So I mean, one thing I will say though, I'm always happy to see some Boots gameplay because I really just love this weapon. You know, y'all ever want to know if I was a dev? I'm not, but I definitely called this joint like 3 years before it came out. Just know that, okay?
I remember those days. Where the rocket boots at? Oh, double.
They gone. They are gone. Ooh.
Oh, what's that? You spray it once, now let me spray it twice.
Wait a minute. Is that the French flag?
Don't ask me about flags.
One thing the French gonna tell you, bro.
No, oh my God, they never shut up.
By the way, I'm French. Anyway.
Like, I get it, dude. Like,
all right, man. You know what? I'm praying for your demise now. Your downfall. I said it. Anyway, I'm about to be so biased. Who does? Let's go, Kwani. Put up that work. All right. Let's see how this one plays out, though. Got the rocket boots versus the gauntlets. Okay, punches versus kicks coming out.
Kwani, nice spacing on the backdash there, able to get him around. Tax evasion, but tax evasion gets the down air on the dodge and the down sig, man. The down sig again. Hey, I'm French.
Man, I'm French.
Now I gotta check, man.
That's a French down sig. Like, what's the difference?
This one has croissants.
All right. Back into it with the gauntlets yet again. Honestly, Kwani's not been doing so great against the gauntlets, though. Makes a lot of sense for him to keep going for it.
I like the movement from Kwani, though, but it can be really tricky to hit this weapon, man. Like, it just got scooped.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't like him putting himself off the stage because we already saw what happened when he was actually exhausted right there. Luckily, he didn't get hit with like a side stick. Might have been just straight up into the game as far off as he would have went. Bro does not have that much space to work with, though. Already hurting on his last stock. Hasn't been able to get this second stock off of tax evasion. Nice drop down, weapon toss, and yeah, that was going to be it. And if he had enough time, we would have saw the flag again. I swear to God.
Yeah, man, that's tough. I mean, tax evasion, I guess as a result of me not getting to see kind of the reason why I didn't realize one winter champs for twos this year. So shout outs to them for that. But kind of a rough go. Just really had a tough time getting back on the stage. I do think part of that was in part due to Demon Island's kind of like small walls on the side. Trying to get around a Rayman down sigging on either weapon is going to be a tough time for you. But now, this time, I think we're going to Small World's End, which arguably is not much better as far as the walls go. I mean, it's decent, I guess. It's probably like twice the length. But it's still shorter as far as walls in this game can go.
I think in that last game, we didn't really see too much from Kwani as far as, using his gauntlets. I had to look at all the stats. 224 to the 110. So maybe, yeah, we swap it up and see what these gauntlets can do, because you definitely got handled by the gauntlets. So maybe sometimes you got to hit him with the, if you can't beat him, join him type situation. But maybe he just doesn't have that type of faith in his gauntlets like that. However, as of now, he does have a little bit of a damage lead.
Oh. I want to see some SIGs too from Kwani, right? Like if you're using Tesco, that's like one of the main reasons you pick this character. He has such an amazing signature kit. Oh, that yoink. Wow, that landed on stage. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I guess got hit so high up on the wall that the second hit was able to hit grounded onto the stage instead of like hitting them backwards off stage. So kind of a good break for activation.
Okay. So toss down right there. My man is chasing. Hold up. Nice. Not enough to get off the top yet, but the second one's going to do it with that second recovery. Good stuff to Kwani. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to swap right back over to the boots. And I think just because he's probably going to lose those gauntlets pretty soon. I mean, he's been on for quite some time, took some damage. Not a bad swap. I do think as of right now, it would be better for to favor the gauntlets until they're figured out. However, wait a minute. The boots going a little foolish. Got him off the stage again. Oh, and he almost had it. That would have been a major down air. And now he's
gone.
Yep. Just sent it a little too hard right there. Maybe not keeping track of how long it's been since that dodge came out. But yeah, dodge straight up forward to get back to the stage and then put himself in a more favorable position to kind of bang on his head with some down airs. And that worked out.
Good sequence otherwise, but man, wow, beautiful anti-air from tax evasion as well. The axe is doing what axe does, but he just held it all right.
Yeah, you deserve that. Like, man, trying to rain on him, bro, trying to dunk on him for real.
Like, that was crazy. I respect it though, but I'm just like, wow, you really thought, huh? Okay, interesting weapon throw from Kwani, gets yoinked. Oof.
Nice. Okay. Side air action. For, a lot more neutral players coming out this time around, but uh-oh, watch yourself.
Nice. Guys go for the down air. Might be able to get a turnaround down air here. Actually, I wonder if he meant to down light there. It looked like he was trying to go off stage and down air, and it just didn't come out. But there we go. Gets a nice clean side air for the punish. And that's going to be tax evasion, bringing this down to the final stock. But Kwani doing much better this game. I always worry when it gets to like time to find the KO. It seems like Kwani's been struggling. We haven't seen any SIGs connect. And D-Light Sayer just takes a while on boots, but with these gauntlets, hold on. Oh, we going back on stage. Want no smoke.
Okay, yeah, he's like, you know, I gotta get up out of here. Manages to do such. Ooh, watch yourself. Scoop. Scooped again. Oh my. Wait, don't tell me he's out. All right.
Oh, no!
He might be out of there. Oh, it's so
He's
done.
gone! He's gone!
French edge guard. You know, they just do it better. They just do it better.
Oh my God. Incredible or whatever. I don't know. Does that
Incredible.
I mean, I guess c'est la vie, right?
Yeah, bro.
Is what happens there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's rough.
That's all you can say. Like, there's nothing else you can say about that. Like, you had a very, very solid game, and then you just got handled in those last like 10 seconds.
It was a good edge guard. Sometimes you just got to give it up. You just got to give it up. And it always sucks too, because like you don't have a dodge, and so kind of what your option is like, I'm gonna try to fast fall, go low, or I'm gonna jump immediately after getting hit. And like against gauntlets, you're always scared to fast fall and go low because like you're just gonna ground pound me, I'm gonna die. But then you jump and then you get yoinked. So kind of a lose-lose when you're in that position without a dodge. But I'm sure Kwani's just kind of take it in stride, and hopefully may be able to secure the dub here. We're right back, same stage. They kind of just have the game plan of probably do exactly what I did last time, but don't choke.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best you can do. Because yeah, right now, I mean, I won't say you choked it all the way away, but you definitely got handled in that last situation. It wasn't like he put himself in a bad spot at the very beginning too. I think he went for what should have, been a nice edge guard and just wasn't ready for the reversal, I guess. Speaking of, another reversal being put out, bro.
Yeah.
I need tax evasion's downfall immediately after this set, bro.
It's
I never wish this type of downfall on my enemies until they're French. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah.
It's a very specific kind of. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe he's just all the French smashers that have really just ingrained it in me, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sick of it, bro.
All right.
Rough.
Where you going? Come back, bro. Kwani is getting absolutely red. My man is just kind of creeping over to where he's gonna be next. Like, it ain't looking so good for him. He's gonna go off the stage.
Yeah,
Scoop. Where you going?
Oh,
Just
that should have been a
barely.
second scoop. Yeah, you got lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. Nice.
Okay. Just get back to stage. It's like, I'm not really sure. I've seen this before.
Nice.
Every time he goes off stage, it doesn't look too good. Yo, hold up. Okay. Kwani waking up real quick. Good pickup.
About time. I'm waiting for it.
I thought he got recovered up there too. Yeah, I was like, this is the time. It doesn't matter though. You still got sent into a position that did
Every
not.
time?
Every time though. You know.
I guess.
I'm just saying, bro. If an American was doing it, you know damn well they'd be. Let this be a French commentator.
God.
You'd be like, why are they like that, bro? Y'all are like this. Like, hold up.
Oh no. Kwani's kind of watching things slip, jumping out of hit stun often.
Oh,
That's
wow.
bad.
That was a crazy ground pound. I thought he was for sure just going to drag him back down with another neutral air. Said, actually, I can just end the whole game.
That's tough. Man, that was a great edge guard from Kwani though. Got that falling neutral air into the side air and then was able to go off stage and get that dash D-light. Was really clean, but oof.
Yeah, I need to see that again though. No, I gotta see that ground pound. I feel like he must have like just passed him when he hit that edge guard or that ground pound. Woo. Oh, look, he might actually fast. I look like he kind of fast fell to try to hit this wall, and so maybe he was trying to fast fall to get through and pass the neutral layer, but just got red again. I mean, he was getting red a lot. So no SIGs actually being thrown out at all, but maximum damage being put out from the gauntlets. While the gauntlets here on the other side of things wasn't crazy amount of damage being put out from Kwani. Definitely favored those boots more, but I will say, man, I feel like his gauntlets were doing some work. So, you know, I'd like to see a little more of the gauntlets next time instead of the boots.
Yeah, a bit of a kind of like a quick, oh, let me just hop into the kitchen and whip this up real quick, and then just kind of hopped out, right? Like, it was not a fun time to be Kwani Q there. But we're already hopping right into the next one. It's going to be Tiger going up against Tax Evasion now. And this is going to put us in the Elimination quarterfinals. And it's going to be Rayman versus Teros on Small World's End. So this, I thought that last game was quick, but this has the potential to be even quicker.
I mean, it's Teros. There's always
Tiger's on
potential
Teros now?
well, you know, I'm going to be real with you. I think everybody has a Teros. Like, it's just, I feel like you like go to the dark side whenever you're like, you know what? I'm just sending Teros. And it worked. Teros just won our last mid-season, so, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. He's good. I don't really think... I feel like he's here to stay for a while. You know, and I'm kind of with it. At least with Teros, the games can be faster. I'll take it over the EU over him any day.
True. All right. As of, you know, as I said, the game, as Flambo said, the games definitely can be quick. He's just looking for, yep, one more. Keep it so simple. Just down light to side airs, and then, or side lights, and then down light to down airs, and then down light side airs. That's all you need, bro.
I whiff, I stomp. I whiff, I stomp. Eventually it's gonna hit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he managed to get back to the stage. I was going to say, like, this is a bad spot. I think if he went a little further out there and tried to hit like a side air to push him a little further away at first.
Ooh. That was a nice read.
Yeah, that was a French read for sure, bro.
Gotta let them know. Tiger trying to go ahead and push that advantage. Has that hammer in hand and just throwing out these side airs, and hey, it's connected. Gonna be looking for probably a side light or a stomp, and there's one. Another side air. Yeah, getting to whiff punish with hammer side air is like extremely satisfying. But also just like way too much bang for your buck. So when you're playing against the weapon, you're kind of trying to avoid getting punished by that move at all costs. But dang, another one. Yeah, it's stomp time.
Oh, yeah, we're looking. Well, okay, never mind. You know what? I can just potentially send a recovery. A recovery, man? Oh, okay. I thought he was just looking for that dodge out. Down light is gonna do it, and that was not. I mean, again, small blast zones. I'll be forgetting those 45-degree angle hits, or those angles and those hits. I like that one's a little steeper than 45, but it's definitely more up and over. I'm always like, all right, bro, that one's gonna take a little while to take a stock, but not when you're playing Teros.
Yeah. All right, that's the biggest difference, right? Teros, Zol, yeah, they get KOs with that on the regular.
Okay. Keeping it very close though.
Tiger waiting for that weapon spawn there. Takes his time getting that side light punish as well, kind of giving himself more time for the weapon to spawn.
Good punish. I got it. Yeah, I mean, good little unarmed gameplay right there as well. I mean, he was kind of dancing in his face to kind of bait out something. Okay, neutral sig.
I was gonna do it again. I really did.
Or down sig. Sorry, but yeah.
Stomp time. Don't even need it.
Stomp again. He look at, yep, there it is. He looked for it right there. Just a little too low on the mark for that. And don't need to stomp at all when you could just drag him off the top with the down air. It's legit. Look at 592 to 461. The damage is up, bro. That's just what Teros do. That's just what Teros do.
Do we go back to Small World's End? Are you brave? Have it in you.
It's looking like we might. Okay, no, we're going to Apocalypse. I was ready to say, hold up, bro. He left it open though. He was down. He said, let's run it again. It wasn't a stage. It was me. All right, see what we get here as we go into our second game. Just realized my man went to Dex as well. I'm not sure what that like extra point of Dex do for you, but you know, He gonna that's the style he prefers here on his Terras.
Yeah, it's like weird because I've been like able to notice the difference in decks on Axe a little bit, and for Terros it's like not a huge deal, but sometimes when you get like that side light that's like kind of more at the hilt, it makes it easier to get like that side light D-light true. Similarly, down air D-light can end up being truer in more scenarios, but like that's kind of like it ain't too much with it, but I think people like feeling looser with the weapon.
Feel that? Yeah, bro. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Sometimes y'all just go a little too hard out here.
It's also wild too because you watch Tax Evasion do like this great sequence that leads to an edge guard situation, and it all almost ended off of one down air from Tiger, right? Unarmed down air is just wild.
My man's he's in the rhythm though. He's definitely in the mix. Flow stating right now. Finally starting to take some more hits, but you need. Oh, okay. Big swing right there with the side stick. No one home for it, but doesn't get punished either.
Okay.
There it is.
Clean Sair.
Yep. Backside Sair gets himself a stock. Now let's see if he can add up some more damage. Gonna favor the hammer at the beginning of the stock. Ooh. He just wants that big range, but unfortunate weapon toss. Now I think we're gonna be losing this stock for sure on this right side. Yeah, there it is. Didn't even have to. I was like, as soon as he threw that weapon away, I was like, the whole atmosphere changed on the right side of the stage. Okay.
Chasing. Nice. Retaliation from Tax Evasion. Ooh, kind of walks him down into the corner too.
Okay. All right. Position right, the right way for that neutral light. Push him off the stage. Side light just try to push him slightly further away, but they're gonna have enough power on that. However, met just enough power on that side air. Perfect spot to catch him, and also getting back into this game. Trying to get a little weapon starve going right now. Does seem like he's favoring the hammer a little more than an axe, at least for the beginning of these stocks. Oh, going for a big ring there. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I did not expect a side light there, but he's still chasing it just like that. That was quick.
Player one wins.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, there's something about the way, like, 600, 360, bro. Catch up. Keep up, catch up. But yeah, I have to say, man, Tax Evasion's Gauntlet's definitely looking mad good right now.
Yeah, that was clean. I love just the level of aggression he's able to get. He's going off stage, going for large plays, hitting like really strong. Like even if it's not leading straight up to KOs off the bottom or off the side, like we're watching him go off, get mad damage, convert into recovery, and then chase people at the top of the screen and still get the KO, right? And so it's like Tiger can't feel safe anywhere on the screen, but his answer, keep locking in Terros and go back to Small World then. And honestly, seems like a good plan to me.
Right. See if this if that plan definitely does work out for him though, as we get back into it. A little bit nice. Okay.
That's actually pretty cool. Forces the spot dodge there with the weapon throw and it creates this opportunity to pick up another weapon and actually convert into the recovery off the top. Tax Evasion looking strong here. Tiger trying to find a weapon, but none to be found as he gets starved yet again. Tax Evasion gets the yoink. Oh.
Nice. Okay. Pushing back down off the stage. This could have been a real bad stock. I think Tax Evasion, you know, all things considered, very good at edge guarding. Very good at knowing where his opponent's supposed to go when he gets off stage or where they're panicking and whatnot. Yo, straight up, that I wish that ground pounder hit. Just a hard punish right there. Like, what do you think you're doing right now? Yep, there it is. Look at that. I know where you're going. Sets up the situation perfectly. But you can kind of, got speed ran through, bro. I thought the terrace was going to be the truth, but apparently not.
Yeah, Tiger is playing a bit impatient, which like is not doing him any favors there. Earned his dodge early in the last one, right there even. He says, I want this gone, right? Just kind of says, I'm gonna go for it. It worked, but still has 2 stocks to get through. Luckily, this is a Taros, right? So like that's fine. But, like going for a side air when your opponent's at white is a bit ambitious. But I like that. Side light and air, D-light, that's a safe option to go for. You get that D-light, it's going to be good damage for you. You don't, it's hard to get punished there. And so more plays like that is what he's going to need to bring himself back to this game. And honestly, doing it. Ooh, the power of Taros, baby. Light orange, say goodbye to your stock.
That was, yeah, you gotta go. Like, what is going on, bro? Bro, it's like, it's just, it truly is just like a big back and forth competition where I do think that like overall Tax Evasion is playing some Brawlhalla for sure, but my man Tiger is playing some Taros, and so the things can just escape me with a couple wrong decisions, and well, it's not gonna escape him this time around. 528 to 333, the gap getting a little smaller there, but it still looks pretty bad. You know, first it was 600 to 360, now 528 to 333. Like, what happened, bro? You had a very solid first game.
All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't understand how if I'm behind by 2 stocks, I get the axe, I cook the dude I'm fighting with the axe for a stock, and then I throw it away, grab the hammer, and then allow myself to get washed. Like, why would you not just stay with the axe? Like, I don't understand. Like, you just cooked homeboy with the axe. Why did you swap off? But I mean, we saw what happened because he did. He hit him, I think, maybe 0 times actually after he picked up that hammer. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
2, 1.
But now we're on a Surrey, so we're trying to.
Are we trying to win, or like did we give up? Like, are we playing like a main here? Like, we'll have to find out though. Surrey definitely got a W earlier on albeit a different pilot, but
Nice.
you know, maybe this is what we needed. I thought he was trying to go power for power right now, because I mean, it does, the way that he's losing these stocks, you would think my man Rayman got 10 force. Like, he's gonna be getting bodied.
I do like the play though, at least in the idea that like he was playing 2 heavy weapons where like if you whiff, you're probably gonna get punished, and he was whiffing a lot, right? So I was like, all right, if you want to do that, go into sword and katars are gonna give you a lot more space to make those mistakes without getting like crucially punished for it. And that might be the difference here, as things are a lot more even, but Tax Evasion is really strong with the punishes here. Can Tiger get the stock? Nice, that should be it. Gonna get a dodge or a side air. Oh, he doesn't go for the ground pound on the wall touch.
All right.
Whoa! Oh, and the teabag.
Yeah. Okay. Finish the stop. Oh. All right. He just barely got through right there to get back to the stage, but all right. Well, you know, honestly, man, I still kind of need a Tax Evasion to get that stock though, because that was a very clean little combo in the middle that got the weapon pickup as well. Unfortunately, though, is going to lose that stock first. And I just, you know, again, his edge guarding has been absolutely insane throughout this tournament, so I'm expecting to see one more like off-stage situation into a stock take, or just a raw stock take. I mean, we have the damage. If you find a raw side sig or up neutral sig, it's probably over.
Yeah, you can tell he's been trying to fish for these following recoveries. That hasn't worked, and now has the axe and endlight will be more than enough. And I think that's the reason we saw the swap, right? So let me make it as easy as I can for myself, and then go right back. And we're gonna keep the axe here. All right, I'm with it. Yeah, I mean, against an unarmed Tiger, not a bad choice, but that sword spawns in the perfect spot.
Okay. Here to the other side. Nice.
Ooh, I like the idea. Uh-oh. Oh, he lost his recovery there. That's it.
Okay. Yet again, bro is moving here on this Rayman. And it seems like it doesn't matter what character is picked here from the side of Tiger. It is just not meeting the mark to deal with this Rayman. That is going to be a good neutral sig though. Go ahead and dunk him down. Go ahead and keep this game even. But Tax Evasion, no weapon in hand yet. Finally picks up the gauntlets. Only takes a small punish for it too. And the gauntlets have definitely been cooking for him. Backstep. Oh, okay, nice. Fighting his way out the corner.
Ooh. Like the side air coming out from Tax Evasion. Tries to get the yoink there with the nair as well. But yeah, I mean, Tax Evasion he got some tricks, right? Like he'll go for these like weapon conversions off a a D-Light pickup weapon into something, or even we saw that last stock he got with the double down sig was the exact same way that I believe the first game of the last set against Quanty Q went as well for that first stock. So it's like double down sig will really do it. But Tiger trying to stay relevant. Oh my gosh, that side air was this close to connecting. Old axe air would have hit there.
It truly, yeah. Bro, the do or die. I love when I see a do or die read, but it does, right? You say, you know what? You're shook. You're going over here. Die. Like, you're gone, bro. Oh, okay. I give it up. I give it up for it.
I give it up. Nah, that was cold. I was cold. He looked homeboy straight in the eye and said, "You're gonna dodge it."
And I'll be there.
Just turned around, and the start of that animation too, the way she starts lifting that lightsaber.
That's so funny though. I like that. Those type of reads get me every time for the sole fact that like when you do that and then don't get the read, you look so dumb.
Foolish.
But like when you get it, genius. Absolute genius. But mad lad, bro. Like
absolute cinema, bro. Like
you know, yeah. All right. That's the type of that would have got me the momentum to go ahead and take this set. So I'm just saying, man, notice that last game. My boy was not throwing that flag out, okay? He didn't believe.
It's true.
You know, you start losing, now you won't be French, okay?
Oh. Napoleon complex hitting hard.
All right, let's see if this turns around into what exactly I think. I mean, as I said, you get this type of read, and you have to like kind of run the next game. Like it's almost like guaranteed to be yours. So
no, for real.
And it looked like that's exactly what's happening. My man is not taking any damage here on this first stock, really. Only in like the just beginning of yellow. Woo.
Well, like now Tax Evasion's getting cooked because in Tiger's mind right now, he got like a whole $1 million baby TikTok edit of that one play. It's going off and off. But that's a good response. Down sig. Maybe a ground pound as well. Hits into the stage though, unfortunate for Tax Evasion, but one D-Light recovery should be more than enough. Nice.
Oh yeah, all right, so a slow start right here, but definitely not a non-starter at all for Tax Evasion. He is able to at least get back to the game and only really be in the yellow. Ooh, whiff. He's gonna get a weapon start going himself and take some damage off that, but still no weapon hit. Nice, okay, just stole that immediately. I'm back.
Okay, nice side air from Tax Evasion. Goes ahead and lands to refresh some of those options. And side air after side air, jeez. It is looking rough. And every time he gets these dash jump nairs, he gets a guaranteed true and light follow-up.
Speaking of, starting to get some reads now. He's going to swap back over to the sword, trying to end this thing very quickly. Most likely D-Light recovery. D-Light Sayer 2 at the side. Could do it up.
Nice.
Still looking. Okay, yeah, very good dodge. Gravity cancel right before get over the D-Light a punish. I don't know about that weapon toss. Good weapon toss on the other side though from Tax Evasion.
Like, where is this weapon spawn already? He's like, god dang, there it is. And Tiger, I don't know why that dropped there. Normally you get that side light D-Light true every time. Oh, and the dodge in again. I'm like, is he gonna do it twice? You gonna side light down to the other way again?
To be honest, I mean, he actually had the setup for it, but I think he gave his opponent too much credit because he looked for a dodge out that time, and now he's gonna lose his style. No, actually, still living just a little bit of time, but as I said, the edge guards from Tax Evasion so clean. I mean, he's able to really like corral you into the spot that he wants you to be, so he can get an easy hit. So chilling, nice. Yeah, I was like, go ahead and chill it out, man. Don't do anything too crazy. Get some stuff a sword. They make happen with it. Oh, okay, fighting off the edge. Tax Evasion woke up. My man is in the deepest of reds I've seen. Historically deep red, bro. Biblically accurate deep red.
Got its own passage.
You know what I mean? Finally go ahead and get themselves the stock, but it took mad long for him to do such.
Oh. Jeez, Tiger needs to get in. Oh!
Oh no. No, why would you put yourself here? You know what my man does when you're off the stage. Okay, barely is able to get back onto the stage. Weapon, it's gonna be swapped up. Let's for the down air. Oh, and he drops his weapon. Oh, this is bad. He's gone.
Player one wins.
GG's.
Evasion, turning it around, even with the hottest of starts right there from Tiger, was not enough for him to take the set.
Right, and that puts him in losers semis. But now we're gonna come back to tax evasion in a little bit, but we're gonna have to hop over to the other side of the elimination bracket and go to Serenity versus Sejaru, which it's been a while since I've gotten to see these guys, so it should be a good time.
Man, that was a good set. That was a good set.
That was one of the I enjoyed that set. Might be my favorite so far from the region. Just definitely the closest as far as like skill, and everyone had moments where they were popping off, and that's kind of how I like to see it. But tax evasion, I mean, despite having a close call, it's just kind of making his way through the gauntlet.
Yep.
PR 16.
Hey man, that's you know, he's making his way up there. I think we saw his stats too earlier. Said he didn't really have any top eights on his side, so he looked like he's trying to make himself into at least to get a top 3 medal. And if he's playing like this, I mean, as I said, the edge guards have been super nice, but he has been is really showing like, hey, if I put you off the stage, that might end up being your stock almost every time, and that has been pretty accurate so far. But let us get into our next game relatively soon as we let me go ahead and get back into the lobby. Yeah, you said Siren and who?
For the next one is about to be Serenity and Sejaru.
Serenity. Okay, Serenity. I just see Seren. Okay, Serenity and Sejaru. All right, cool. So yeah, man, we're sliding through this bracket. I hope you guys are enjoying some trial of Skuld. But before we slide into this next match, we are going to take a small break. So do not go anywhere. We will be right back with more Brawlhalla action.
You and me, so good together. All we need is a little bit of space now. Can't you see that we are better than before? It's you that I love. 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 Time will try to separate us. All we need
Brawlhalla action. As we said earlier, we got Serenity versus Sejaru coming up, so we can go ahead and round up this top 4 and get these things going. We got to crown ourselves a winner today, man. I'm TK Breezy, joined by my man Flambeau. Flambeau, we back. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I mean, it's been a bit since I've gotten to see either of these players, so I'm like kind of excited to see what's going down in the region. You kind of seeing the little thumbnail kind of by my arm here, or other arm. Yeah, this one. Can I do it? Can I? Yeah, we got like an Arcadia here, which I'm like, you don't really get to see that one, and so I'm pretty excited to see if that's what Sejaru ends up whipping out. We were talking about, you know, Grey Sword in the region, and just also like a Mugi, and how that could be really cool. But I'm seeing we got a locked in Petra and a Orion, so my dreams are shot, and that's okay.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see some some of those other legends that we have here, because I just don't feel like we don't get to see that legend too often. I mean, there's a lot of legends I think at the bottom side of things we don't get to see too often, but this is definitely one that we see quite a bit. I mean, Orion, very popular pick, been in the game since the beginning, so you know, some people just gravitate and stay. All that DLC comes out and they say, nah, I'm good.
Nah, it's true. It's true, but I will play Ryu. You know, Akuma just dropped. Nope, still playing Ryu. It's like, all right, bro. Evil Ryu? Nope, still playing Ryu. It's like, all right, well, fine, man. I guess go off. But looks like we're starting up game 1. It's going to be, as we said before, kind of the Black Knight going up against this Petra here on Small World's End. It seems like Southeast Asia really likes this stage because we keep going back here. But I like it too, man. It leads to my personal opinion is that, like, I feel like Brawlhalla for me is actually the most fun to play when there are no platforms. God dang.
What is, yeah, bro is, you know what, we were saying like it would be nice to see it out. Nope. But just start it up. He's already done mad damage. Already got the stock. I mean, almost got a perfect stock. I actually went with that first time when he went for that neutral sig, but it just wasn't enough to get off the top blast. So barely took any damage here. Let's see if we can keep that type of momentum up.
Oof. Nair train does a chase dodge as well to see if he can maybe extend the pressure. But Sejaru is absolutely getting kind of cooked up right now, trying to answer back a little bit in that neutral sig. Ooh, that neutral sig made Sejaru miss Small Brawlhaven. What a KO there. But not on Small World's End. A little bit larger of a KO box, but close.
All right, yeah. Even with, I mean, it's crazy. You know, this is how the game can like readjust. My man definitely got back, or got blown back in that first stock, and then next thing you know, it's like, you know what, let's go ahead and keep it even, though it comes right back with a vengeance. And now not too much separating them as far as damage goes. Whoa, not sure what that was about, but doesn't take too hard of a punish here. Might just been a misinput.
Okay, nice. Pressure is looking strong here. Good wake up. Sejaru has no dodge, but the orb recovery is going to make a safe way back to the stage.
Oh. All right, I can get back to it. He cannot get back to it, and he's just getting sent out. Just simple wordplay right there. Every time you whiff, it's going to be a little sidelight stare action. However, the recovery getting absolutely blown up. Nice, you know, nice read and nice adjustment there to go ahead and line up that side air to go get the recovery. But also, Serenity gonna lose that stock immediately. Again, even game, developing as our first game between Serenity and Sejaru.
Pressure coming down here. Serenity able to go ahead and grab this spear. And we've seen mainly Rocket Lance up until this point, so hopefully we get kind of a glimpse of how this thing can cook. Oh, tries to just end the game there. That might cost him. Notice.
Yeah.
Go straight up.
That was garbage. Guilt recovery, though. I have to give him up for that. But yeah, I thought it was going to be it just because of the fact that he put himself in such a bad position. Getting double Sayered. It's not what you want to happen to you right after two with the way that Gauntlet Sayer sends. Uh-oh. All right. Nice dodge back.
Wow.
He's just boxed him up. Yeah, these Gauntlet's doing some work. Gets himself another spear in hand. Ooh, yeah, I thought that was going to be it. However, it is going to be it. Just has to do it a second time. That dodge didn't come back in time. And even if it did, I'm pretty sure that was guaranteed anyway.
Yeah, that was pretty. It was close. It was close, but Not quite it. It was one of those scenarios where Serenity definitely could have won, but was like kind of struggling to set up those win conditions, right? That down air Sarah was a bit desperate. That gravity cancel was perfect though. I don't know if it like actually mattered there, but it looks like he got like the perfect dodge where he was able to use the iframes to get through that spear weapon toss and then hit through with the downlight there to get the guaranteed recovery. So good timing. Oof.
All right. See what we can do. Okay. Big reads right there. That's a. I don't see Boomy hit that, bro. Come on. Now.
I know.
I was like, I don't even know who is this.
Come on now.
All right.
Nice.
Nice. Kind of holding out position here in the middle of the stage one more time. Nice double read right there. Catches him with the double side air into the recovery all the way at the top. Obviously going to be gone. Didn't matter what type of damage you had. Way too high up to be trying to survive that. So great start here for Sejari.
Oh. Be careful. Wow. Okay, that's fine. Good damage, but still in a pretty rough spot.
Oh.
D-Light? No, down air's gonna be enough. All right, just like that. We're gonna go ahead and bring things back. I was a little scared for Serenity because over the years, Rocket Lance players have gotten a lot better at playing off stage. But in situations like this, especially against gauntlets, it can be really scary. A lot of players will just opt to throw the lance away and kind of just try to do it unarmed. But not Serenity. It's kind of hanging on here. Jesus.
Ooh, my. Bro, the double recoveries right now, just the double ups of aerial moves. Double Sair into recovery that time, double recovery, gonna hit. And he's getting these stocks pretty early too. I mean, these are like, if not early, like right on time. Like right when you're just like, okay, this stock is in danger, it's actually gone.
Oh. Nice chase down. Wow, that nair was crazy, but I'll take it. Sejari trying to close things out here, tries to get the reverse N-Sig. Maybe if he slide charged it a little bit more, it would have connected. That side air is not going to be enough. Weapon throw forces the dodge. Should be able to close out the stock. No, but at this point, it's just a matter of time. The pump fake into the neutral Sig to keep you guessing. Holy smokes, that was Serenity did not see that one coming. I'll put it lightly.
Yeah, I mean, look at the damage differential right here, bro. 517 to 219. Might have been one of our biggest damage differentials so far. That is just shy of 300 more damage. Whew.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, I'd be looking at that and be like, all right, maybe I'll just use the third game, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not him.
Sometimes, if your heart's not in it, bro, your heart's not in it. It just, we've seen it happen before, where just like, I think maybe Java in the past, Stingray as well in the past, have had their games where they're just like, you know what, bro, this ain't my tournament, bro. I'll see you at the next one. They just run off. They're like, this is enough. On the side of Serenity, though, I think he can get a game. I think
definitely possible, but
maybe.
I mean, he is. It's the situations where he's like losing his stock are like 3 interactions in a row, so he has to avoid the very first interaction to do that. And I just don't know if he's like, you know, if he's even dialed into that right now. Like, he's been getting a lot of like this into read into death right at like orange, and that's the spot where he needs to like avoid it the most. But we'll see if that's something he can pick up on. As yeah, I mean, he had a very good first game, but it has definitely been the Sejari show ever since. Okay, I was like, there, look at that. It's going to be another situation. Hold up.
I don't know about that. Dodge. Yeah, okay, cool. You're back. You're back.
Just barely. We are
very risky.
Whoa, what the? Okay, these guys, we are scrapping off stage, bro. It's a DBZ fight out there.
Said I'm already down 2 games. What I got to lose? Okay.
Well, you lose that stock for sure.
We'll take it. I mean, Serenity potentially gonna be able to put a game on the board here. Has it? Never mind. I was gonna say I had a lead, but the lead evaporated before my very own eyes, and so we back at it. Western Air Temple though, change of scenery, might be the difference that he needs. It's really hard to say. Oh, reverse snare coming down. It's not gonna connect. We've seen a few whip. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, I like the attempt at this reverse nair. He goes a little further past you, but
oh,
didn't even man, getting around the weapon toss and still getting a hit, so you lost your weapon and you didn't get that safety that you thought you were getting. However, oh, okay, good read.
The weapon throw wasn't good.
Yeah, weapon
Needed
throw
that one
needed to be
to
a
hit.
little, yeah, he needed that a little further out. He threw it straight down instead. It is a wide weapon, but he needed to definitely throw it down forward. So
Would have been
now-
able to get like an unarmed down air or something after that, maybe get the stock, but now it's like, oh yeah, I get it. 1-2 more hits, N-Sig will do the job for you. He's fishing for it, and at this point, it's like obvious.
So yeah, that's the situation we gotta avoid. I like the fastball neutral air just in case I can try to dodge down, which he showed the dodge down this time around. Watch your toes. Still not gonna be enough to get him off that stock just yet though. No weapon in hand. A little unfortunate.
Nice.
Oh yeah, even if you dodge, he said spot dodge. No, that's a long lasting move. It doesn't matter.
You forgot who I was? I'm Orion. People play me for this one move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like an N6's coming soon here on the side of Seijaru. I'm really scared
Wait.
for Serenity. Trying to cook. Hold on. Nah, why? I thought he was gonna
Why?
reverse it. I thought he was gonna reverse it.
Okay, that would have been smooth, straight up. Put it right at the wall at the very least, right there at the wall. The glance traffic, but no, doesn't get a chance to even get back to the stage. The side air is going to do it. Seijaru completing the 3-0 on Serenity. Woo.
Which means that, I mean, Seijaru's gonna have to go up against tax evasion, and that Rayman's been cooking, so that would be rough. But you know, there's like I don't know what to call it. You know when like you're getting just like beat up in a fighting game, and like someone's like clipping you, right? But like they haven't fully clipped you yet. Like you're in the process of being clipped, and like as they're comboing you or doing their string or whatever, you're like trying to figure out how they're trying to end it so you can deny them the clip. I feel like Serenity did not sauce hard enough, because I'm like, anyone in that scenario is gonna think you're gonna end sig there. Like there's no doubt in my brain that like if I'm Seijaru in that situation, I'm gonna be like, this dude's gonna try to end sig me to try to win the game right now. This is the one thing I'm trying to avoid. And so like if he had to put some twang on it, some Sweet Baby Ray, something to go ahead and convert that one. But that sometimes you get caught by it because people are like, oh, I want the game to end now, and you're like, there's no way this guy's gonna do the stupid thing that's so obvious. But like, come on, man, when you're down 2 games, you gotta cook a little harder.
Yeah. And so, I mean, well, it is definitely unfortunate to see him go down in a 3-0 fashion, because there was some shades of greatness and definitely that first match. But yeah, I mean, I can't say that Seijaru should have lost any of those matches either, because Bro was definitely cooking the entire time. So now we got to move over to Seijaru and tax evasion, because we have already got our winners finals already done. So therefore, it's going to be a lot of lose matches left every time. The next 2 matches go losers, semis, losers, finals, and then grand finals. You're gonna see people dropping out this tournament, and then the old finale. So, but yeah, before we get to our losers finals, see what happens between Seijaru and tax evasion. It's gonna be a pretty nice match. I think both of them have shown great expertise in their edge guarding, but I will say I feel like tax evasion is more known for his edge guarding in my head right now for this tournament. I think Seijaru is just known for his good reads at like anywhere on the stage though. So yeah, we saw some good reads that led into early stocks off the top because of double recoveries or double side license recoveries. And then tax evasion has just been like, oh, if I put you off the stage, it's probably over for you.
And it's rough too, because it's like, what do you really do in this situation? Granted, we haven't really seen. I mean, I guess we have, but like, I felt like Quan EQ was playing more of the boots instead of the gauntlets. I'm thinking that going into Seijaru, we'll see more of the gauntlet mirror match. But I mean, even looking at the lobby right now, it's looking like it's already starting. I mean, we got tax evasion as Seijaru. If they wanted to join the clan of Minty, and Seijaru was like, nah, I'm good. So it's gonna be rough. Already losing in the lobby, but maybe not in practice. We're gonna start off game 1 on Small World's End. We'll see who wins this one.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a cool match too, because I feel like both of their gauntlets were just very good at doing the gauntlet thing. But like now we're gonna find out whose gauntlets are better. And well, at the very start, it is looking like a nice little combination from Seijaru. Tax evasion now. It's like, all right, well hold on, let me slow it down. Figure out what was hitting me. Turn this thing back around. So yeah, it's been a straight up boxing match. Don't want to go to their offhand weapon just yet. here it is. As I say, put the axe into the mix.
Wow. Nice side to coming out, and the ground pound's gonna just do it. Wow, okay. Seijaru taking the lead here. Tax evasion, waiting for that weapon to spawn. Needs to get an answer back quick. Side air. Oh, fast fall immediately as well. Tries to get the scoop.
Try to get a hit there too, so he can get back to the stage and off of the chase dodge, but misses the neutral air, so therefore it's able to actually chase dodge his way back. Gonna keep this axe in hand. See if this axe is doing it for him. I guess he didn't like the gauntlet versus gauntlet. The axe is definitely doing some work for him right now. We'll like to see what happens when we get a little more gauntlet versus orb, if that's something he's willing to visit. As of right now, though, he's trying to find himself a hit. Whoa.
Whoa,
Okay.
what?
6 for 6. I mean, of all the, I mean, that was perfect time for you to maybe go for the neutral save for sure. I guess he
Oh,
was
chalk it
expecting
up to a
fastball.
misinput maybe? I don't know. That was... Got me messed up.
Got me questioning life.
Oh, this is rough.
Okay.
Jeez. There? Not enough? Weapon throw's not good enough, but I mean, the orb weapon throw's a thin one, so that's
It's
a
very
bit
hard,
harder. Yeah.
Yeah, beam that one. Yeah, it's one of the smaller weapons. Doesn't have a lot of you know, weight, and even though it is spinning, it's, you know, it's an orb. So. Okay. Ooh, okay, looking for that ground pound. Getting sent sky high with that recovery.
Okay. Go ahead and grab this next weapon. Tax evasion, trying to get that damage in. Goes for the nair, gets a nice little wake up downlight recovery. And also gets the starve on Seijaru as well. Seijaru did manage to get back to the stage, though, refreshed all those options, but good little damage from tax evasion. Go ahead and kind of brings things closer to even. This axe seems to be getting the job done here.
Looking for just one more stock here.
Oh, axe is axing. Better watch out here. D-Light's not going to connect. Seijaru comes in with the neutral light, trying to get this bits of extra damage, and now D-Light recovery is on the table for KO.
Well, don't even need the D-Light, just straight up recovery. As I said, where we get the reads off the stage from tax evasion, we get a lot of reads just kind of on the stage as people trying to land from Seijaru. So just two different versions of similarly the kind of same read, but working out a little faster for Seijaru.
Hey, and back to Small World's End. Yeah, they really like it over here, and I'm with it. I'm with it. One of my favorite stages in the game for sure. That game ended up proving to be a little bit difficult for tax evasion, but even then still
3, 2,
ended up coming down to the final stocks. That act was able to mitigate a lot of the deficit that we saw come earlier on, but just wasn't enough to secure the dub.
Okay.
Oof.
Getting down right now.
Going for X pivot down airs.
Ooh.
Oh, the reversal!
God, the reversal from so high up. Oh yeah, that can't feel good.
Oh man, that's rough stuff. Yeah, definitely gonna be regretting that one here, as tax evasion at this point has already gotten halfway through this next stock of Seijaru.
Oh.
Unarmed Sayer, it's not enough. Dang.
Nice. Okay. Pushing him off of the top. You got to go.
A little desperate too. Burns the exhausted recovery to get that last stock, but that's gonna work out. Tax evasion just kind of trying to play a more neutral focused game, but getting opened up by these gauntlets. Can't get out the corner as well. Seijaru doing a great job. Finally, tax evasion finds a neutral light, but that's kind of it. Yeah, Seijaru back in the driver's seat yet again. Oh no.
Seijaru looking for the jump out. It doesn't work. He's like, you can't hit me my own read. That's where I get the read. Oh my. Yo, just dropped it. I'm sick of this. Hit him with the old side sig.
The Waiata. And just, that's crazy. Yeah, the anchor arms coming out in full effect there. Wow. Great sequence from Tax Evasion. This game, I think, is more or less escaped. Sejaru has to find a way to get this stock. D-Light recovery should do it. If you can find the D-Light, instead goes for the side light, waits for the dodge option, recognizes it's a spot dodge, and then gets to punish with the recovery. Great play.
Where you going?
Oh. Whoa. Imagine.
It's like, what you about to get off of this? All right, this looks like this could definitely be a tax evasion game. Okay, looks for maybe a dodge up right there, but that's going to get him just tapped twice, 2 recoveries. It is really, yeah, like any man's game right here with
Player 2
the
wins.
neutral light. Going to take him off the side. They are playing on this small stage, doing no favors to anybody trying to live for a long time.
Yeah, that was rough. Great sequence. Oh, but this reversal, man, gets the kind of bets it all there, right? But a lot of the time when you're in that situation, like, you're thinking you're gonna get the stock early, so you're not really too worried about like, oh, am I gonna get reversaled here? But then especially against gauntlets in the mirror, I think you always have to be scared for that exact sequence that we saw, right? Like, side light recovery will just take your stock at like light yellow.
All right, I think it's crazy though how close this game was percentage wise, you know what I'm saying, like, or damage wise. 488 to 465 is not a lot in between, but I will say that you know, when we looked at the end of the game, it didn't look as close with the last 2 stocks. So one of them stocks had to be taken pretty early or something, like, or pretty late, I'll say. Either way though, we're gonna be getting our next game pretty soon.
Yeah, because I think one of those stocks might have been like a Gauntlet End Light in the corner or something, where it's like, all right, if you're getting kills with Gauntlet End Light, especially now after it's been nerfed, then like, yeah, that means you had a lot of damage racked up on you. Which, like, for a stage like Small World's End, you know, that means that was a good long-lived stock, but at what cost? And that's why we're not going back. We're going to Apocalypse now. They want to introduce a platform into the mixture.
See if this helps out. So, because I mean, my man, you know what I mean? Like, as you said, I'm kind of in the same boat
3,
with, like,
2,
I like
1,
Brawlhalla with, like, no platform. I can definitely deal with 1, but you'll never really see me on the 5-plat stage. It's not really my jam. But yeah, this one right here, you know, we're gonna get that 1 plat, could help with the landings, for sure, when it comes down to get down, and maybe that will help. I feel like that would probably help Tax Evasion a little more than it would help Sejaru. As Sejaru, again, has been very good at getting reads as people are trying to land, while Tax Evasion has been very good at getting reads when people are getting edge guarded.
Yeah, nah. Oh,
Man.
every time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And it's like, and 1 more for good measure.
Takes all the time, make sure it lines up the weapon toss perfectly, and just yoinks it right on Sejaru's head. I love the patience there on the end light as well, waiting for the spot dodge and getting more damage as a result. Sejaru is just trying to answer back here, and ooh, man, that orb recovery is so hard to get around, right? Tries to dodge behind and get through, but just swinging that ball all the way around really does make it difficult. Again. Again.
All right. Yeah, we'll keep sending them until one of them actually takes. Does do it. Takes a hefty bit of damage here, I will say, on the second stock though, but nothing he can't get back immediately with a couple of good combinations. Not so much anymore though. He does take quite some damage too on the way back. Oh no! Okay, missing the ground pound after the D-Light.
Okay. Throws that axe high. D-Light recovery is going to come out. I love this as well. Tax is kind of having a much easier time in this game. We're going to see what the answer is going to be here. I like the side light nair. It's not going to lead too much, but at this point, it's looking like this is going to be Tax Evasion's game to take here. Sejaru's just behind by a lot. Finally has a chance to pick up a weapon here, but immediately gets sent off stage. And now how do you get out, right? I mean, Rayman, of course, can always threaten these down sigs, so you want to be looking out for those as well, but looking kind of rough.
Oh no. Yeah, as you said, it's definitely looking rough. I thought we were about to line up another side air, but you know, he ends up trying to go for recovery instead, but he's already done the damage. He's got it done. Just needs to find that last hit. both sides actually just need to find that last hit, but this is a whole stock that he has to work against. Well, he's already sitting at a pretty high damage color. And yeah, I think another one of those, well, it doesn't matter what he gets hit with. A neutral light should be able to do it. Any sig, a recovery from the ground. Yep.
Player one wins.
All right, tax evasion up 2-1 now in the set. Should be pretty rough, honestly, that last game. I don't know necessarily, like, it just kind of seemed like it slipped from Seijaru, and then Seijaru was never really able to get back into it. And that's kind of the way you want your games to go, right? Where you're like consistently in the lead and you just kind of like keep doing what you're doing until it ultimately leads to the victory at the end. But as far as us, you know, sitting in the spectator seat, it's always a little bit more entertaining when it kind of has a little bit of a ebb and flow to it, where one person takes the lead, the other person takes it back, and they kind of have that back and forth. And so Seijaru kind of looking at what the option is to get past this Rayman. It looks like he landed on Val.
All right, see if this pays off, bro. I mean, I feel like this is the second time someone has had to like really swap off to go up against tax evasion. Tax evasion really, like, you know, forces people to really reevaluate their game plan here. All right, as of right now though, Val not looking back, still keeps the gauntlets in hand, so he's definitely got faith in those, but maybe didn't have faith in the orb. See the sword, you know, bringing the sword in the mix. And Val, obviously, you know, a played character, if you storied history with this character, a lot of play time on it. Very middle of the road stats, so can pretty much do everything, but it's gonna be enough though. Oh, Edgeguard's looking good, bro. Good recovery. Because I was like, for sure you're gonna get sent out of there with this, the way you be getting edge guarded.
Oof. Wow, that wasn't enough, man. The high ceiling yet again. Seijaru gonna be fishing for yet another D-Light, Raven Entig, and speak of the devil, it shall appear. Just like that, Seijaru able to clean that one up.
Right. And so with getting that stock, I mean, it's good for Seijaru. He need to put himself back on the board, get himself back into the lead. On at least one of these games. It has been one game of domination and 2 games of him getting kind of slapped. And that's why we ended up here in the 4th game with a different character.
Tax evasion just looking to get this first stock. D-Light is way too high. Side air might be enough for the weapon throw combo. No, goes low to try and confirm it with the side air. It does not work. Nice. D-Light off the platform. Gonna work there. N-Light as well. That's probably the stock though. No, goes for an N-Light. It's not gonna have enough juice. Whoa.
What? Okay. That actually did get him closer to the stage and also put a pretty nice hitbox in front of him. So that could have been a crazy turnaround if bro went too low. Finally gets himself a stock here. 2 stocks each, but a good amount of damage on to tax evasion. Oof.
Seijaru hanging on here with these gauntlets. Honestly, I mean, the Val pick so far has really been working, but tax evasion is kind of slowing things down a little bit. Trying to play a bit more of a neutral focused game with that axe, but it doesn't really work out here. Seijaru is able to break the mold, finds that sideline, gets the recovery. Imagine. Not on this stage though, but yeah, it's a good damage there with that D-Light recovery. Oh, interesting. Thought he might go for a bit of a cheekier option just because, you know, he had the stage there. Could go for like a stage spike or something, but instead just takes the recovery, gets that guaranteed damage, and gets out. Nice spot dodge from Seijaru, recognizing that tax evasion wants these D-Lights and N-Lights, and is just able to counterpunch by guessing the timing.
Ooh. He just barely out of the way.
Wow, I dropped that. That was true, but he didn't get it. Great defense from Seijaru here, again avoiding yet another potential KO opportunity for, oh no, ground pound. GG.
Jeez. This is, I mean, that's the type of turnaround you want to see, but at the same time, we saw this kind of same turnaround in the match before with tax evasion. You know, someone swapped to a character, it looked very good in that 4th game, and in that 5th game, it actually started nice, but then tax evasion was able to clutch it out. So can tax evasion do it again? He's going to clutch it out one more time, or was this the swap that we needed? to really put yourself back in the map.
Oh man, yeah. Not much you can do there too, because Sejaru caught the dodge with that neutral sig, so that ground pound was guaranteed. Tax evasion. Could this be the end? Has had a pretty strong run through the elimination side of bracket, but is gonna once again have the metal tested in another game 5 set.
Yeah. Right. So the Val's gonna stay. Obviously, it did its job, and now it's really just like, can it do its job for one more game? It's tax evasion. Tax evasion once again got you off the stage. Rinse and repeat on what he wants to do off that too. Has been very precise on his timings for that down sig and getting back under you so he can throw you back down with another neutral layer. Jeez, he knows where you're going all the time. It is not a good stock right there. Not a good stock at all for Sejaru.
All right, let's see what the answer is going to be here. Nice D-light. I like the nair as well. Going ahead and get the gloves on him. Sejaru trying to answer back. Ooh, falls and then does the exhausting recovery as well. Gets that extra bit of damage. I love the aggression. They're really trying to go blow for blow here, but at this point, if you're Sejaru, that's not what you want. You need to get, you know, more damage per engagement than tax evasion is, and that's not enough. The ceiling just a little bit too high, but great damage nonetheless. Oh no.
Yeah, we're back off the stage. So this is where my man's really been trying. Okay, gets around. First one's really trying to get around that and get himself a punish. Doesn't matter. Huh? Okay, try to get around there.
Ooh. Take a look here. I like the end light as well. Pump fake, tries to bait something out and gets the spot dodge. It's looking real rough for Sejaru. Finally gets the stock maybe. Oh, I love that. But it's not going to be enough. Not enough time, not enough jumps to get back to the stage there. Sejaru needs a really strong ending to this second stock here. If he loses this immediately, it's probably going to be the bracket life.
Lot to make this comeback here. You got to play so perfectly off the stage. Okay, I didn't think he touched the stage for a second. I'm pretty sure he did, and that's why he had to go for that recovery and puts himself in a bad spot. Good capitalization right there from tax evasion to realize, oh, wait a minute, I got time to go out here and get this recovery. Oh, X pivot down here. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, all right. We're looking for a lot right there. That wasn't even done for you at all, seeing that, you know, we didn't really have the damage here onto tax evasion yet. Tax evasion once again back in the driver's seat. Bad damage being put on. I mean, we're matching damage, but we're not matching stock, so that is not a good way to go about trying to make this comeback. Does make the low recovery. Doesn't matter though. Still taking mad damage again on the way back. The weapon toss back into it with another one. Said, you know what? It's coming back, bro. I just needed to keep you in the same spot so I can set up this combo. Tax evasion will be moving forward into our losers finals.
All right, just like that, tax evasion evades it yet again, I guess, right? It's just keys. I mean, that's the second game 5 we've had in the top 8 side of things, but still more to go. Did make it to the elimination finals, and then, I mean, you get through Keith, you had a shot at Imwe, but definitely doing the gauntlet.
That was definitely a nice little last stock gambit right there from tax evasion. As I said, Sejaru was matching him in damage for a little bit, but it was a one stock in between, and I feel like every hit just probably like shattered even more of his confidence on being able to move that forward. But it happens, you know. What can you do? Tax evasion is definitely evading losses for sure. He's like, I will not be caught yet, as he evades his way all the way to losers finals. And potentially grands if he can get one more set W as we move into our next set relatively soon.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Definitely, clearly one of the stronger players in the region, and especially when you're doing it through the elimination side of the bracket, you just have so many more games to play, right? And so definitely showing great amounts of stamina, but I'm proud.
Yeah, and so we will be getting into that next set. That's gonna be tax evasion stepping up to play even more. So you guys are some tax evasion enjoyers, do not worry, we got more tax evasion right around the corner, as the trial of Skuld will be right back. Hey, welcome back to the trial with Skuld. I'm gonna say Scud. I don't know why. Skuld And then, by the way, if you didn't see, I know you just saw that screen right there. We also got the Trial of Freya coming up pretty soon. So we got even more Brawlhalla action coming up for you in the next few months. But before we get into our losers finals, go ahead and talk about who's on the cast. It's me, TK, it's Flambeau, and we're going to have some good time for the next two matches. Flambeau, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I mean, we made our way down through the bracket. Y'all can see it here, right? Serenity versus Sejaru, 3-0 for Sejaru. Sejaru then got taken out by Tax Evasion. And now we've made it to the Elimination Finals where Tax Evasion is going to have to take out Keith the Poo-Poo, right? And so, you know, a lot of weight on Tax Evasion's shoulders going up against Keith the Poo-Poo. But I'm sure that, you know, they'll do just fine. I mean, it's been 2 Game 5s already today, and Tax Evasion's been able to get on top. I'm wondering if, like, maybe the stamina's going to run out, but only time will tell.
Yeah, but this is good for Tax Evasion as far as his stats, because, as I said, he didn't really have anything on the stat board now, but bam, man's got now a top 8 and a top 3 medal already, and potentially getting a top 2 medal if he can keep this victories going.
You know, it looks like they're entering that stage where they decide where they're going to go ahead and end up as we do hop into game number 1 of the Elimination Finals. Gonna once again see that Caspian coming out from Keith, and then on the side of Tax Evasion has been Rayman only, right? But Small World's End has been the name of the game in Southeast Asia.
Right. Let us grab it up as we we've seen obviously both these characters for quite some time. The Caspian is making some waves, like making even more waves right now. Jeez, okay.
Jeez.
Oh man, I needed that to take. I needed you to be out of here, bro. Sometimes I feel like I think that's the candidates to do, man. Like as you get combos, you know, if the last thing is a SIG, it hits like 1.5 times harder.
I feel you. It's kind of like the risk gauge, but like instead of it being on block, it's like on hit. You know, start juicing up your SIGs, and if you get it, the end of a string, it's just like it should hit 10 times harder. Because I agree, that one looked like it should have just. I needed that one to knock out, but it didn't.
It's all good though. He still finds the knockout, and my man is right there as far as like losing his stock as well too. I mean, he's got quite a bit of damage on himself, but can he keep avoiding? Looking for that down light on the ground. Okay, that weapon toss, I need some space. Works out. No, I'm not dashing past you until just then. He's losing the weapon, but doesn't lose that stock yet. Nice. Okay, that was always, he's been getting that specific read quite a bit.
See, I like the side light. It's stuffed in here as well. Goes for the recovery. It's not going to connect. And look at Keith trying to back up and get himself some space. But Tax Evasion is just so comfortable running forward. D-Light recovery is going to be enough. And Keith kind of making quick work of Tax Evasion right now. Has a firm stock lead and doesn't really show any signs of slowing down. And in comparison to some of the earlier sets that we saw Keith in, namely that winner's final set, he was throwing out all these signatures kind of willy-nilly and they weren't really connecting. But against Tax Evasion, he started the game out just everything finding its way on the mark. And so that makes me a little bit scared about how the rest of this set could potentially go.
All right. Bro's looking. All right, gotta step backward. Oh, wait a minute. All right, still getting held down here on the left side though. And again, another side sake. Gonna go ahead and find this hit, but looking a little scary here for Tax Evasion. Oh, there it is. We needed that earlier and he got it this time. Slide charge, side sig. I'm in there.
That I don't really know what to say about it. That was destruction, right? Like absolutely just got the clean conversion, was able to get I think like a D-Light into a side air toward the end there to kind of force Tax Evasion off stage, and then just hopped right back on. You have a side light, D-Light. Oh, if the gravity canceled D-Light into the side air and said, let me just skirt. And that's a great punish too, right? Because you have so much just like end lag to that axe recovery that like there isn't anything he can do to get out the way. So it was like the perfect punish for a situation like that.
Bro,
what is this?
This was, you lost once. Like I mean,
was
you
bad,
lost
though.
more,
2,
you know, than this in other matches. But yeah, he's over here on the Giro, so gonna swap it up. I'm not, you know, I ain't upset. I like some Giro action. I just don't. I've yet to see him really show me. Like I'm thinking about like how he's played the game, and maybe he can get some crazy offstage reads here with the scythe, because he has been doing that quite well with the gauntlets. I don't know, man. Jiro can be kind of a harder character to play for sure, especially if you're trying to get some sigs in the mix.
Yeah, definitely less forgiving. And that's going to be one of the things that we're going to be taking a look for here. I mean, with that low defense, hits hard, but is that enough, right? I mean, you can see Keith just kind of controlling center stage and feeling extremely comfortable. That should be a huge punish, though. Oh, that nair didn't work. It's like he fast falls right out. But that should have been a huge opportunity for tax evasion. Instead, he's eating dirt and loses the first stock.
Bro was just hitting orange too, and that's something like he's in like the deep orange area, about to hit that red, and yeah, he's out of there. And there was like not even a question he's out of there. As you said, you know, you hit hard, but you also take hits hard as well.
Oh man, it's gonna be a little bit rougher. Getting falling nairs, looking for that final blow here. D-Light recovery might get the job done if he can land the D-Light, but just so much evasion. There it is. That's gonna be the stock. Tax evasion has a lot to make up for here with slow defense legend. Gonna stick with the scythe, and honestly, the scythe's been doing all right. It's been doing a decent enough job at racking up damage, but I need to see more.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm damned.
Well, things are not looking too good for tax evasion here. Granted, you do still have another game after this one, but it's looking rough. I mean, can't seem to get more than, you know, one stray hit. Tries to get that down air there, tries to get the reversal there. Nothing's connecting on the side of tax evasion. He needs something. Nice try.
Nice. Fall off on that real quick. I'm still chasing down. Where you going? Juke?
Oh.
Hey, man, just oh, bro! The wall! Because he had the read, bro! The wall blocking the second, the one that's actually gonna get the knockback. Oh, man, I know. That's gotta feel terrible, because it's like, bro, I read your soul. And it doesn't matter, though. Doesn't stop his momentum from taking that game yet again. This has been an absolute domination right now for Keith the Poo-Poo.
Wow. That's wild. But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, Keith is absolutely mopping up tax evasion. It hasn't really looked close. But that's okay. That's okay. There's still another game. Maybe we can make it happen. We're gonna get the replay here. Get the sidelight. You can see like a D-Light. And then gravity cancel unarmed and neutral heavy, right? That's one of the classics. I remember when like South America was really the first region I felt like that started just like doing it regularly. I kind of throw credit to like Fiend on that one, because I feel like he was on it when he should have been and everyone else was late to it. But that was a body bag. I don't know. Yeah, one more shot.
I'm over here like, well, what do you even do? You know? We swapped over. The swap didn't work. The Rayman is really, I mean, like, that's what needs to come back out.
I like the Rayman. I don't feel like the Scythe did much, but if you're going to do it, maybe you try Mordex. I don't know.
Have to see, bro. We're both sitting on the screen right now waiting to see what tax evasion is picking. Bro is trying to ice him. I see you. He's like, you know what, man? I kind of got body, bro. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. You gotta hit the bathroom. We're just sitting in there.
And it's tough too, because Keith, like, you want to talk about getting iced. Keith hasn't played a match in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know, he was been sitting in that elimination final just waiting for someone to make his way up, and now they're finally here. Is Donatello, so it's gonna be Mirage.
Okay. So he really believes in that scythe. Like, you think that's bringing it home, but I'll have to find out if that's actually.
I don't know if I'm a believer, bro. I'll let it rock, but I don't know if I'm a believer.
I mean, fair assessment. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll definitely have to see if that's something that's gonna work out in the interim for him. But as of right now, like, yeah, he definitely got kind of ran over on that Giro. And I'm not saying that, you know, it's not possible for him to run over now. Maybe he just needs some time to warm up on the scythe. And there's faster SIGs here. And I guess more easier to understand SIGs as well when it comes down to using some Mirage. But just don't really know if that SIG kit's really going to be a matter if it's not just straight up the gameplay.
Oh. It's looking good so far, so I'll let it rock, but still behind damage-wise. And also, you know, it is Mirage, so another fairly low defense legend. I think she has the base 4, but that's going to be great. Double D-Light, and he can start threatening that down SIG or the end SIG, even better. Definitely more force on that one. And, I mean, Mirage in general, very similar to Giro as far as, like, SIGs that just hit ridiculously hard, so maybe that's kind of what we're going for.
Put the force on that one for sure, but it looks like this one situation may actually work out. And maybe he also just wanted like longer range weapons too, so he swaps out the sword for an even longer range weapon, covers a little more of his body too with that neutral air. And while you're trying to scrap it out with 2 short range weapons, doesn't really feel like that's paying off. Well, we might end up seeing a 3-stock and keep this type of momentum up. Gonna be back on the stage. Okay, finally loses that stock. Took a little bit of time though, and he's done some really good damage here to Caspian. Yeah,
I was saying I wasn't a believer, but the scythe, we haven't really seen much of. I mean, but the moment he whips it out, immediately gets the stock. Tax evasion back in full effect here. The spear has been doing wonderfully, and I think that's why exactly we're seeing the immediate read as well. Yeah, we needed to see this spear earlier.
All right, see if he can actually keep that that type of momentum, because yeah, with the way that he's playing, you feel like he was a spear main. You know, we didn't see that earlier. None of his weapons were leaning toward this. But he's kept the scythe out. The scythe got him a stock, and the spear's just been getting mad damage so far. Okay, falling into that, unfortunately, falling into that neutral light.
Another one. Oh,
bro, he tried to sign
he tried to say game over.
Oh, okay, how do you get back down?
And this is a tough one for Keith. You just get sigged on, just get sigged on wake up, and that's kind of game, right? So, I mean, the Mirage definitely working out there yet again in a situation.
For the first time.
Was it 2-1, right?
Yeah,
so
2-1 right now, yeah. So he was like, he tried the Giro in that second game. That did not work out. And then he was like, Mirage. And we were kind of like, I don't know. We just saw that scythe play, but it wasn't about the scythe. Even though the scythe did do some work, it was about that spear, bro. That spear went crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was like, got like that one sequence where you got maybe like 4 different down airs in a row. Didn't lead to the stock, but like that's great damage. I've got like at least 2 to 3 different reads with a D-Light to go ahead and manage to secure the double. And on top of that, just has been able to, the SIG accuracy has been pretty on point. Hasn't been able to get that side SIG on the spear, but was able to get that neutral SIG, was able to get the side SIG on scythe as well, and the neutral SIG on scythe as well. And so just like pretty good accuracy, and that's the difference. If Keith cannot get SIG'd in this game, it's probably gonna be a Keith dub.
All right, bro, it's looking. And as of right now, I mean, like, as we did have a very good Donatello game a second ago, this time around not looking so good for him. He's not really been able to do much damage. No weapon in hand yet. Okay, back on the spear. How long can he have it though? I mean, he's already hurting. It is really just one more hit to push him away. Okay, good ground pound. And he throws that away. Unfortunate though, but honestly, that might be the better idea. I feel like he's about to lose that anyway. Maybe we can try to get a little weapon cycle going. Is not going to happen though, as he doesn't get over there to grab that weapon in time.
Now we're just kind of waiting, right? A much worse start here. Manages to get that D-Light and pick up this scythe here, looking for a dodge, but Keith's not giving him one off of that N-Light. It looks like Tax is trying to play more of a N-Light-based ground game. Goes for a pretty hard read there, but luckily only gets 1 hit as a punish. That's pretty good, all things considered, but now things are starting to look pretty dire.
Okay.
Nice.
Always putting himself right where, like, it's such a, it covers so much space so quickly too. It's such a quick sig he's able to throw out, and so as you're just trying to like recover normally, you're not even expecting him to get over there at quick boom.
Especially like that, where you see someone spot dodge after like an N-Light or something like that. That's your green light, bro. It's like press the button. It is so fast. But despite that, I mean, Tax evasion, really struggling here to bring things back. Has to get through pretty much an entire stock here. These nairs were the winning ticket in that last game. Got a lot of falling nairs on a Keith. Goes for the gold ground pound. It doesn't work this time. You get one.
Okay.
Nice spot dodge. At this point, if you're tax evasion, you might want to start baiting those out with weapon throws down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That's not how I thought that was gonna end. But yeah, that is gonna be it for tax evasion's run. Gets caught with the bomb, and you got to go. Keith the poo-poo says, "Yeah, I can drop a game, but I'm definitely not dropping a set, and I definitely will be dropping a second game." Tax evasion finally got caught. They sending him to jail.
Yeah, I know the IRS got him.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild though, because the KO was delayed here, right? So it was like bang, went to the side. I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna make it. No, he was not gonna make it. Just like that, it looks like we're gonna get the run back for our elimination finals. Gonna be Himway versus Keith the Poo-Poo again.
Yeah, look at these stats right here, man. 537 to 259 on the damage, and then the accuracy. Here, you got 3 SIGs in there, so they both only hit 1 SIG. But the fact that, I mean, I'm expecting Keith Poo-Poo to throw out way more SIGs anyway, because he's been trying to get a lot of that side SIG action going on. But end up actually taking a stock with that in SIG this time around. High up in SIG, crazy hit. Bro didn't even touch the gauntlets. He said, "Get those out. I don't even need those, bro. I just want to throw hands." Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Tough. Okay.
So,
Well.
Oh, go ahead, bro. You got it.
No, all right, say less. No, I mean it's time to go ahead for the people that are true, die-hard Brawlhalla fans. You know, the ones that are like, oh man, it's 9 a.m. or if you on the West Coast, what? They push 3 hours behind that, and so you know you staying up. You staying up or getting up rather to go ahead and watch some Brawlhalla. Well, we got something we want to reveal to y'all for the real ones that like to hang with us as we watch some amazing action. So let's go ahead and show it off.
Oh, I think we actually just chatted about it. I thought we were. Hey, this is what we got. It's up. You know, you guys love some Vault Hunters, okay? You know what where the Vault Hunters come from, but now you can have them in Brawlhalla. That's right. Go ahead and check out the store. We got Hyperion Yggdrasil, we got Poppin' TNTina, we got Vault Hunters avatars, and the Clap Trap sidekick. So, hey, bro, if you trying to be part of the Vault Hunters universe now in Brawlhalla, we got you covered. We love a little Vault Hunters. And also, look at those blasters, bro.
Not for real, yeah. Grab some of those. I mean, it looks clean. I'm a pretty big Vault Hunters fan myself. I also just love that, like, most platform fighters don't have sidekicks as like a thing, really. And so I'm really happy that like Brawlhalla does, because it means we're able to have like it fits right in with the aesthetic. You know what I mean? It looks like it's been there the entire time, and so definitely happy to see that one come around. The blasters look dope. I can't argue with that. I'm thinking about like VV right now, and I'm like, those would match perfectly with VV's like default fit. Like that is actually crazy.
Yeah. Also, I mean, that cannon is insane. Like,
yeah.
Straight up, bro. That's an absolute blaster right there for sure. Like that's a true cannon. But gonna be excited to see people bringing those up and bringing those out in future tournaments relatively soon. I know y'all be loving some skins, some combinations and whatnot. And so we always see some interesting. I know the lightsabers came through and everyone started popping off some lightsabers. Now I imagine to see a lot of people who are playing blasters and or cannon popping off with that too. Very soon.
Yeah, I'm excited. Y'all definitely should be excited as well. Just cause like, I don't know, Brawlhalla never really has a crossover that misses. And so like, it's always fun. But it's time for us to go ahead and hop back onto the side of the grand finals where we got Himway versus Keith the Poo-Poo. Y'all see it right there in front of y'all. The lifetime history 16-10, right? So like, okay, that's like relatively even-ish, but there is still a clean amount of favor toward Himway. But who knows? After winners today, I'm willing to believe that it might be the back-to-back for Himway today. On the other side of things, though, what if Keith decides to turn up? That's always possible.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible. He already turned up a little bit, but Keith's gonna bring out the Teska, and here on the other side of things, we got Himway bringing out the Koji again. Another character that seen a lot of play, very popular character. Both of these characters are actually very popular, obviously, but Koji's been in the game for a lot longer. First time we see some bow action too.
Okay, yeah, Koji starting to make a bit of a resurgence as well in North America. At the mid-season championship at CEO, we saw Impala actually kind of put down the Kaya to go ahead and pick up the Koji, and it was looking real good, man. It was looking real good, so I'm happy to see more of this legend. But at this point, I'm like, we didn't even see him. We play this in the winner set. Is it just like I can play whoever I want? I mean, I guess so, because Key just lost the first stock.
Okay, that was, yeah, I mean, actually quick work right there. Okay, hold on now. Speaking of quick work. Okay, this still is kind of a bad situation. Does manage to make it out though. I like the fact that he's willing to go out there and try to make some plays happen. Whoa, crazy on that Sig though.
Dang.
Okay. Downlight. Nobody home either for the downlight or the neutral. I don't know what he's doing with that Sig right now. Bro trying to hit a hurricane around so bad.
Like, let me get you. It's tough just trying to wake up. The sword is often going to come in from like, oh man, that's going to be on stock maybe. You need one more hit. Another down air, has to burn a lot. Gets 2. And that's just going to be it right there. And this is looking like, I don't think it'll be a 3 stock, but it has the potential to be.
Perfect understanding of hitbox though. Well, all right. Perfect understanding of hitbox though, because that down air hit mad high up, the first one, and he's like, yeah, but I know where it is. I've seen that hit. I've looked at the hitbox visualizer. I know where it's at.
So yeah, it's really mid-maxing. I see the green squares. I guess it's red. Red circles.
Red something. Red swoop.
Yeah, swoop. We'll call it swoop. Man, Keith's getting mauled, bro. Jeez.
Okay.
Gonna finish it right here.
What?
Wow.
That was what?
Player 2 wins.
What? That ground pound was insane, bro.
I'm gonna stab the ground.
Oh, that was. I mean, that actually. As funny as that looked, it might have been the perfect option though. Well, he couldn't really drift onto the stage. He couldn't. So you just made a big wall where he was going. Like it didn't matter if he touched the stage or touched the bottom or the side of the stage. Like he was gone.
Oof, just like that. Wow. And it's like you're kind of doing that side air as well. Maybe moving your hurt box a little bit closer into the stage. But also there is like a bit of a like grounded-ish hitbox on that ground pound when you do it like that. Like there was nothing to do there if you were Keith. You just get clapped. He's like, I'm gonna switch the bow bar with a lightsaber. Maybe that's what I need.
And that were well.
3,
to be honest,
1,
like this is Mr. Brawlhalla. He's all the shirts. Hammer's back. Hammer's in a good spot right now, so it's possible for Bopar to make some plays here.
Oh man, Himley moving on this Koji pretty well, but I will say, I mean, so far the bow bar is doing decent, and you can see like what you'll see sword players do often is they'll go for a side light and then immediate like dash up D light, and it's not a true conversion, but it is just a very popular one, and it's a lot harder to deal with if you get side lighted and sent off stage, because then you have to be like kind of mashing either dodge or fast fall to get out of that situation. But hey, yo, bow bar with a lightsaber seems to be the answer. Though really it's been the hammer up until this point, but nice try.
Okay. He's still looking for these reads though. He's definitely trying to end the stock as soon as possible without taking too much damage. Big combination, side light into the neutral light. Come on, a little more hits being added up with that neutral light right there too though. No weapon in hand. Trying to sneak that one away.
Recovery? Oh no. Okay. Trying to see if he can get Keith to run into him so he can get him with a gravity cancel D-light, but Keith taking his time. This D-light recovery is going to find the mark though as a punish to, I believe, a hammer down air that didn't find the mark. And it looks like he's going right back to the sword. You already know how this starts. He's so good with those dash jump, fast fall, turn around, neutral airs. Gets him every time.
Okay. No down here. Whoa, I don't know about that, but does make it to the other side. Okay, now it's a reversal of fortune potentially. He's chilling. Okay, nice. Yeah, great recovery. Go ahead and stall it out. They can get too desperate to get back onto the stage. He was starting to wall split though, so had to hurry that thing up.
Keith's just like looking for a weapon spawn. There it is. The hammer stomp Sayer is going to be pretty dangerous territory needed corner, but not quite enough.
Stomp Sayer, I'm okay. Dropping that on his dome. Whoa.
Just held it. You had a chance there to get away scot-free, but you said, you know what? I think he might double back. It was the incorrect read, but I respect it because sometimes it works.
Okay. Moving and grooving right now.
Oh, grease the jump out of hits on there, but now just goes for the wake up GC light recovery, and things are as even as they can be for this final stop.
Absolutely, but unfortunately no weapon in Keith's hand right now. Keith finally finds stuff a hammer, see if he can make something work with that. Gotta hit that X pivot Sayer. Ooh.
Oh. Huge damage coming out from the sword. Gets to pick up on the D-light as well.
Can't get off the side just yet. Okay, the down air is gonna get him out at least off the edge, but he's still getting picked up.
Wow.
Side light, GC side light right there. Push him off, but Keith fighting his way back onto the stage again. This is still respectable damage here from Keith though. This game can be stolen pretty quickly. Okay, no weapon in hand though, making it a little harder to, whoa!
What?
He's like, you know what? Throw the hand. Okay, he did want a sword though.
And Keith is like, man, can something spawn near me, bro? Like, and the recovery's gonna be enough, man. That's kind of buns for Keith. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. The Brawlhalla gods definitely blessed him way right there.
Because not only did he definitely threw that second sword away by accident. Was like, all right, I still want the sword though to get the D-light recovery. Had the weapon spawn right next to him. Got the bow, said, nah, I don't want it. Dashed the back, and then the other weapon spawned right on top of him. It's like, bro, like, and you're just sitting here, you're Keith, like, can I get anything?
Man, that was, yeah, the game really
blessed him. Really blessed him.
The game was like, yeah, bro, we want you to end this game right now.
3,
Okay.
2,
So,
1, brawl.
game 3, still on the Bodvar. He's gonna believe. And the Bodvar, he's got to try to make some comeback. There's a lot of swapping situation or character swaps here that we've been seeing in this tournament altogether. But yeah, Bodvar is not what I thought we would be ending on. But he wants to see what he can do. Keeping it simple.
Nice.
Uh-oh. All right, ground pound for ground pound. Now I'm out. Loving the defense. Okay, could have potentially went out there after that gravity cancel. Could have been his chance to really like try to put the pressure onto him. Okay, fighting his way back down to the ground. Double, yeah. Don't let it happen again. He was sweat beating right there.
There we go, get him with moving fast. Gets in with a side light, goes for these really low nairs again. Oh wow.
Ooh. Okay.
That's crazy. He start that D-light on the other side? I was like, and then get the Sayer to the right. That was wild.
Out of there. Just drops on him real quick.
He could probably end sig here again if he wants to. Oh, has the bow D-light there, and it's enough. I didn't think it was going to be enough. I thought he might have needed to do the recovery, but I've been proven wrong there.
Okay. Ooh. Rolled on him. My boys is dancing right now. Oh, that was, yeah, not the angle that you wanted at all. That was actually a godlike angle for him to get that down there, bouncing him off the side, making it real easy for him to just go for that Sayer right after. Okay, so he's back into the mix just off of that play alone.
The blessings of hammer against geometry really doing some favors there. And Himwe trying to answer back, but Keith swinging back even faster, tries to end that stock with the side sig to try and send a statement, but Himwe doesn't get caught.
Yeah, Himwe now.
Knock it out of the corner.
Yeah, I was like, he's definitely boxing him in right now, bro. About to get him clipped and shipped. My man was UPS with the way he was boxing him in.
Like, dang, this is Amazon Prime. Just 2-day delivery.
Like, it's not even Prime Day.
Ooh, again.
I thought he was gonna hit
the corner, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was actually gonna hit him to the right for some reason. But no, got that left hit. See if we can get a little weapon starve going. Not for long. No, another hammer in hand. Oh, the down air. Okay, ground pound. Yeah, come on,
like
bro.
0 for 3 on those, bro.
Come on, bro.
Against hammer?
Of all things, yeah. Okay. Box him in yet again. All right, the landing's right here though. Perfect spot to land for let's get him wait for a second now for Keith. Okay. Ooh.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, just goes for down air air. You know, it's at a damage range where it's not a true conversion, but it's definitely a very strong follow-up. And it's hard to know, like, as Keith there, that like, you're even in that damage range, right? And so, like, great capitalization from Himway. Himway's like, I want to finish this tournament. Just has to win one more, and he will be the champion for the Trial of Skuld. On the other side, though, Keith has to win this game. Then he has to win 2 more games. Then on top of that, he got to win another set. So 6 games total. He got a lot of work to do right now.
It's still possible to, you know, start here, but it's looking a little more improbable. Man's getting full-on combinations. Already getting style points as well. That was some good damage he was able to add up, but it doesn't matter. Caught his jump with the side air. So yeah, even though you got a couple style points there, my man Keith able to lock it down, lock himself a game in. See if he can keep that that momentum going into the rest of the set.
All right, where are we going this time? We're going back to Demon Island? Or maybe even Small World's End? Or do they add a platform to the mix? Nope, we right back to Demon Island. And I'm with it. I'm with it.
All right. Demon Island. We are here.
3, 2,
loving this stage.
1, brawl.
Nothing but scrapping. A little longer of a stage. The blast zones do be mad close because of that, though. So let's see what we get in this 4th game now. Keith able to stay alive. It was looking like it could have been potentially been a 3-0, but no, he stays alive with the Bowgar.
Wow. Huge damage racking up here. We see the turnaround air coming out for Himway. It's not going to connect. Ooh. Tries to get that scoop there with the down air as well, but Himway just taking his time. And I get it. Against hammer, you don't want to just pick your openings recklessly because it will equalize the damage in 2 seconds, right? We got 3 hits here from Himway. That's 1 stomp sayer on a hammer.
Right.
Perfect dodge, but kind of forces him to burn it early, and so he can't get to the stage.
Not looking so great right now for Keith. Does not have like a crazy amount of damage here onto Himway. I think if he found that same situation he found at the end of the last game, though, he found like a double stair. He still could take the stock, but wow. Oh damn! Get off of me! Just send it.
And that was a good option too, because it's like Himway is doing a side light to send them off stage, and then he's back dashing to kind of regain positioning. Ooh. I'm like, he has a dodge. I swear he has a dodge for these, but he's just not getting. Like he's not mashing dodge when he gets hit by the D-light. He's just assuming he's gonna get hit by a say or something. So Himway keeps kind of just getting all this extra damage in.
Bro, he hit that 1 ground pound on the stage and has been looking for it ever since. And we're not on the stage anymore, but he's just been looking for ground pounds and getting punished for it every time. Like he got the first ground pound, and he's like, oh, you know what I need to do now? Send the second one, and he lost the stock for it.
He's like, I want to go home. All right, you got to lock in first. But so far, it's looking like he has. I mean, Himway, at this point, needs 1 more stock to be the champion. We're trying to see if Keith can make the turnaround happen here. And it's going to be close.
No, he's chilling. Maybe. Now. Okay. What can he do? He is big chilling. Didn't want to take didn't want to, you know, get too overzealous there on the right side. And he's starting to add up some good damage. Okay, reverse neutral layer right there to go ahead and get that hitbox come out first.
Oh, nice response from Keith.
To the other side. Okay, both of them sweat beating up. Keith keeps locking them in, but can't keep them contained for too long. Keith, okay, nice. Okay, ends up finding himself a Sayer. Perfect angle to be sent straight to that blast zone, but he is hurting. Look at that that red that he has right now. No weapon in hand yet. till we get the bow. Now, once again, finish this off.
Down tick? He doesn't down tick there. I thought Himmler was gonna go ahead and try and close it out with that. D-Light recovery should be enough. Whoa!
Both of them sigging. You're getting that down stick that he's looking for now. It's not gonna be enough on this stage. One more though, for D-Light, at least D-Light neutral later, but the D-Light recovery might have been able to do it. Or the wall or something.
Player 2 wins.
Just like that, it looks like Himwe not only is the champion of the Trial of Ymir, but also the champion of the Trial of Skuld as well. Doing it through the winner's side of bracket, pretty convincingly, honestly. If I take a look at the run that Himwe had, dropped a game to Keith in grands, dropped a game to Keith in winners, but then other than that, 3-0 Tiger, and also 3-1 Mikkelsen. Actually no, that was Tiger. Himwe 3-1 Sejaru, and then I think past that point didn't really drop a game to anyone else. Yeah, so not the cleanest run as far as like how many games dropped to getting the crown, but got the crown regardless. And Keith gave up a pretty valiant effort, just couldn't hang.
No, that was goat way, bro. That's goat way now. So
Go away.
definitely does it up. Got to be feeling good about that performance. But yeah, that's another W for him. He's under his belt for the Southeast Asia. He looks like he's the guy to beat. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's number 1 ranked, right? So it looks like he's, you know, not only is he number 1 ranked, but he's keeping up to that rank. He says, I am number 1, and I'm gonna show you that I'm continuing to be number 1 every time I step up to play some Brawlhalla. So great display of skill on multiple characters as well throughout this top 8. Yeah, good stuff.
And no, a great start to the weekend, because you know this is only the beginning of the Trial of Skuld. We're gonna have more tomorrow, and we're gonna have more the day after that. And so if you're sitting there and you're like, oh man, where can I get more Brawlhalla action? Make sure you're just following the channel and you tune in for these next couple days, because things are only really starting to heat up.
Yeah. And so I think with that being said, we are going to close out today, though. That was Southeast Asia. We got more talent and more action tomorrow. I know you guys are like, what about my points? Guess what? You can keep making points tomorrow and the next day. So we should be seeing you, right? We definitely will. Thank you guys for watching the Trial of Skuld Day 1. We'll see you tomorrow. Skuld again. Oh my. Wait, don't tell me that. All right. Oh no! He might be out of there. Oh, it's so gone.
He's gone. That side air was this close to connecting. Old axe here would have hit that.
It truly. Yeah. Oh! Right now.
Going for an X pivot down air. It's like,
whoa!
the rough.
Doesn't work. He's like, you can't hit me my own read. That's where I get the read. Oh my. Yo, just works out. No, I'm not dashing past you until just then. He's losing the weapon, but doesn't lose that stock yet. Nice. Okay.
For tax evasion, you might want to start baiting those out with weapon throws down. Jeez. Jeez.
Okay.
Gonna finish it right here.
Wow. That was. Oh, that was, yeah, not the angle that you wanted at all. That was actually at least D-Light neutral later, but the D-Light recovery might have been able to do it.
And that is the champion of the Trial of Ymir,
but also the champion of the Trial of Skuld as well. Doing it through the winner's side of bracket, pretty convincingly on.